The ground.
Oh, hold on. Tabs.
You were not Johnny Silverhand.
That's not Arasaka, bro.
There we are. Oh, Inga, don't forget to set your HP back to what it was. Or have you already done that? I don't know if you have.
They've already done that now.
Yeah, I did. Inga barely took damage.
Although, Vex, your health is actually meant to be higher than that, if I'm correct.
No.
No, it looks like they've added the
added 4 out of 85.
11.
No, you haven't added the 11.
No, they have added the 11. The HP was 40. The HP was.
The health before was 64. It's still 64.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
Let me check the stream.
No, I didn't change the health like HP.
Yeah, but what we're saying is your hit point maximum has gone from 71 to 85, so you need to add 14 HP to the 64.
Oh.
No. I don't think that's how we're doing. I thought we were just having our.
Yeah, I didn't think that's how.
I thought we were
just shaving it off the top end rather than.
I did say you guys could have the additional health on top.
Yeah, so the health that we've gained, we can get. So if you gained 14 HP, then you can heal 14 HP.
Oh, okay.
I gained. I think the average was just 5.
Then how much did Bartholomew get? Because they're at 60.
Okay, so you guys by the end of it had.
Yeah, I had the health set. It was 71.
Yeah, you had 40. You had 44.
This combat is
this guy's teeth. Yeah, I had 32, right?
31. So what did Bartholomew roll for their health?
Oh right. Oh wait, Snake can't do the level up because they're not here. So I'm just gonna give them an extra 4 HP.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Oh, Bartholomew got a 5.
Okay, so plus 5 health. Oh.
Why did I just load up YouTube to pull the stream up, and the first thing I see is how to get power armor at level 1 in New Vegas, and the thumbnail's just I need sex, brackets, and power armor.
Yeah, that's valid.
That sounds like New Vegas.
That just sounds like DJ.
Okay, I feel called out.
Good.
Although I need the power armor far more than the sex. By the way, we are live.
Yeah, I know we are.
I was just saying for everyone else.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? We still
hello, everybody. This is Wolf.
We still have not got a cat.
Other people are like, I need sex.
We won't have a cat for a while.
I need sex.
Yeah. I'm going to be having Snake going underground for a while.
Snake's just going to be like, machine, I need some time to think.
Okay.
It's always so fun to draw.
So, little recap of last session. We have now entered Act 4. As you guys went to go perform the assassination on Victor, only to have Victor end up playing a reverse Uno card, and essentially made you guys make a choice. You could either join him, leave, or fight him.
And if we had to join him, we would have.
You would have had to kill the leader of the Kookaburra. And during this thing, Forge turned around and shot the leader of the Kookaburra, while
Alex tried to shoot him.
Alika tried, missed. Forge turned around and shot them, and then immediately this caused a fight with Victor, as the rest of the party went straight for Victor.
Forge had a mental breakdown.
Inca broke Nokori's nose, who turned out to be the traitor, which was, so to say, quite the reveal. And now, during the fight with Victor, Snake went down, Fulgrim went down. The fight was later stopped by Aklavir, the guardian dragon of Faraskarin. As you all were flying away on his back, Alika decided to turn around and join Victor, whether out of fear or out of genuine, I don't want to say admiration, but understanding of his goals. You guys aren't sure. Alika turned and left you guys, giving Snake back his.
Fuck! Shit! Sorry.
Giving Snake back the little
Wow.
memento that they gave him, saying that they would meet again for a drink once everything was over. Saying that they only wanted simple adventures. But as you were all flying away on the back of Aklavir, a third party decided to jump you guys, as Guildmaster Lambert, a revealed member of the Black Cardinals, whipped out a grappling hook, hooked onto Aklavir's leg, and as you were flying away at full speed, stabbed the dragon with a strange paralytic, causing the dragon to completely lock up and then crash into the side of the urn mantle. Now Lambert, slightly injured but wielding the very familiar glaive, stands in front of you as you are all injured. But
Other than Inca, who's just
but now feeling a slight rush of invigoration, as you've learnt a lot from your last battle. Even in such a short time, you guys feel like you're ready. But now you've immediately been thrown headfirst into another life and death situation. So, everybody, roll for initiative.
This is basically going to be like a firing squad.
Hmm.
Okay, game.
He gets last on the initiative, the
That's
entire
it's
party
time
attacks
for us all
all
to
at
roll
once.
high, and then first thing I see is a 4.
DJ actually got a natural 1.
I got a natural 1. I was just putting myself back on the list because Salty refreshed it so I could set myself back down to the 1. So I disappeared off the list. Well, these are rolls that are looking promising.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not near enough to Inca that I get the bonus, do I, for initiative?
So why is Alika over there?
Alika was up there just because they were watching, but they're not here for this session. So,
Zahando! Sorry.
Inca, do you want to ping an ability in the chat of your new aura?
They went Barbarian, not Paladin.
Oh, they went Barbarian. So they might not have got it yet.
No, they don't get it till 6. They have to be Paladin 6 to get that.
Yeah, okay. Give me a second. It's taken a bit.
Oh boy, I'm so happy that I didn't use any second level spell slots last session.
Oh, fuck.
I knew that.
What have you done?
Oh, wait a minute. No, it's good. It's good. Never mind.
I have 3 second levels to do fuck shit with.
Panicking for a second. Huh?
I haven't used much spells last session, apparently.
You used a couple. I think you just forgot to mark a couple off.
No, I always mark them off.
I marked off. I used effectively all of my first.
I knew you used to channel divinity. Well, that one went for a thunder wave.
That you then fucking counter spells.
Yeah. Okay. I did that for the max level, so -1.
Oh, Lambert's top of the turn order.
And then I
kinda like
tried
that, though.
Shatter. And that didn't work.
It's kind of thematic that I now
And I
want the
didn't do
top of the turn order.
any shield or shield.
Though Snake could. Never mind.
I did
Wow,
do
did
a
he
bless,
really
though,
get
so I'm
first in the
gonna get
initiative
one
order?
one up.
How dare he?
Okay, what else do I need? I think I
Okay.
didn't. I think I only did at least maximum of 4, but not more than that.
It's kind of thematic that they get top of the turn order, and I got bottom for the simple fact of they're using the glaive that Fulgrim would have had, and then I chose to give to the enemy, not knowing they were the enemy at that point.
All right,
So
so
that's the reason we're at the bottom of the initiative order is because of that.
And now they are using that cursed, really powerful glaive that I would have had if I hadn't have. I literally gave them money and the glaive, so now they've got a powerful artifact
and Fulgrim's funds.
yeah, and
All
my
right.
money.
So, as the guildmaster, what was that?
What was that?
As the guildmaster stands in front of you all, readying his glaive, he looks towards you, spinning it behind him, and taking a battle-ready stance. A cold breeze fills the air. You're not sure if it's just being in the presence of a dragon with a heavy link to ice, or if it's just the apprehension in the air.
Question: are there any other people here, or is it just him?
You hear the sounds of of heavy movement above. You have about another
Nice.
round before reinforcements arrive.
I see.
Yeah, we have to mop the floor with this man and then run.
Okay.
So in one round, reinforcements will arrive.
Okay. I mean, it is his turn, so.
Yep. So let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business. Sorry.
All right.
Why do I thought this would have played whenever whatever the ban effect is of this blade happened to me? Judging from the name of the soundtrack. Is this the Glaive's soundtrack? It has its own soundtrack as a fucking weapon, Salty.
It's more just Lambert's theme.
You decided to name it after the Glaive that he effectively pikeyed from Fulgrim. Or Fulgrim accidentally gave to him.
Fun fact: even if you didn't give him that glaive, he would have had a glaive of his own.
That's really ironic.
So he's going straight for Inca. So he's actually going for the healthiest one out of the bunch. So
Would Inga have still been raging as we took off? Because I think Inca...
range would have ended by now.
Okay.
Alright, so that is...
I didn't know how long it'd been.
So he is going to perform three attacks on Inca.
Wow. A 29, really?
It's block. 12 proficiencies.
Sorry about that. That was my crazy aunt, by the way.
I thought that's what he had.
29 points of damage on
That's
Inca.
insane. 29? Jesus.
Oh, my fellas.
Sorry, 29 did you say?
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Done.
Not 29, it was 46.
We're not even monetized!
That's true.
Oh shit, I didn't see. Wait, all three of those hit?
All three of them hit. Inca has a 17, Inca has a 16 AC.
I thought they
Damn.
had a 17.
Oh, my all of you.
I didn't even see the third.
Oh, we really gotta send this dude to the Shadow Realm.
I thought
As he rushes Inca, as he slashes into him 3 times, you see big slicks of thick blood drip to the ground as a purple haze seems to spew from the end of his weapon. Inca, suddenly you have flashes of horrible memories flash into your brain.
Okay, Inca's horrible memories, or?
So suddenly you
Horrible memories in
have
general.
flashes of the people of the bandits that you killed up on the mountain.
I thought so.
Inca, you're up.
Murderer. Murderer.
Come on, you all. Let's see what you've got. I want to see what got Victor so excited.
That's gonna make Inca punch.
Take a punch.
I don't know why that. Oh wait, why'd that roll? Oh wait, I don't know why that was advantage. Shouldn't have been.
If you had a reckless attack, you could have.
Oh fuck!
Natural 1.
They hit the first punch and then what happened?
As you fling into him, he. Alright, so the first hit misses.
But the 19 misses.
Yes. The
Jesus.
second one, he just swings up the howl with the glaive and blocks it with the end, and then just clocks you with the pommel. Which is going to be a pommel bash. 15 misses you though. It doesn't go through your. It hits you, but just doesn't do as much damage as it should have.
Doesn't go
I'm gonna
through
say it catches the
muscle
bracelet
either.
that he's wearing.
Yeah. But it just barely catches the side of your head. Gale. Actually, sorry, Inca, is it your turn? You still have a bonus action as well.
I'd say that'd probably piss Inca off. So Inca's final rage is gonna be ticked.
Alright. Don't forget to
barbarian
how
again?
to add the stuff now.
Yep.
Just basic barbarian that haven't hit a subclass yet.
Okay.
In the meantime, Inca, you can move as well. Gale, it's your turn.
Alright, I will do something called
By
Weapon
the
of
way,
Spiritual.
I'd like to say
Put it
one
over
thing,
here.
Look in the art. You should.
Wow.
I just thought.
Did that already?
Just a quick thing. It's all about turn
Yo!
at the same time. We can technically team attack if we want to.
If you wanted to, go for it.
Yo, in a full team attack. Let's go.
So theoretically, does that mean Inca could have rolled at advantage depending on where Gale moves to?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm actually gonna put a spiritual weapon over here, so
It's a bit retroactive, but we can actually just surround and jump them. Since we are all here
On
at
your
the same time.
turns, you can say what you're doing. Oh, actually, yours is a hammer.
where is it? Oh, there, yeah. So can I do it at advantage?
Yes,
So I'm guessing you enjoy Bartholomew doing the Hakari.
I do. It is hilarious. Oh shit! Nat 1. So that's an 8. So it slams into the side of it, but he blocks it with the end of his glaive that he just recalled from swinging at Inca.
Of course it did. Then I would
Okay,
like to
awesome.
say, fuck you, and I would like to do. Wait, did he? He didn't get damaged, did he?
That he the only damage he took was from the crash. So he has got like a small bit of blood going down the side of his head.
So
Does that count as a hit point reduction?
Yes. All right, Toll the Dead.
Ooh,
flash roll.
hold the dead, my beloved.
That
17.
saves. Fuck. Then never mind.
All right.
What else can I do? Nothing. All right. Next.
Okay, Snake's beginning is still in effect. So he's
You
gonna...
never actually rolled the 1d4 for how many hours those potions last, did you?
I think we did. So let's
It was
roll...
supposed to be 1 hour, right? Normally.
4
it's
hours.
1 hour
hours.
is the minimum, so both of those potions should still be up, right?
Yeah, it lasted 4 hours.
Ah. Gotcha.
All right, so Snake is gonna run round, taking the opportunity of where Gale is immediately trying to use Toll of the Dead, so he's briefly distracted. So he is immediately going to take a swing with the Mantle Breaker, and then strike twice with a flurry of blows, before following up with the second Mantle Breaker hit. First one hits, being the first hit that actually clocks him.
Rage.
Rage plus enlarge.
Okay.
And with him catching the second hit, but unable to stop the elbow the snake chucks in his direction. which connects. However, he's not falling for the second Manta Breaker hit as he blocks it.
That's a
Slightly
high
pushing
hit,
him, slightly
armor
pushing him towards Inca. In total, that is 11, 22, 36 points of damage. Very, very good hit. Forge.
So Forge is going to do the ancient spell of shoot him in the face. Should be a normal roll. That one missed, but hopefully the second one won't. I don't know, I'm waiting on you. I know that 25 hit.
Oh, it was. Oh yeah, 25 definitely hits.
I know full well that 25 hit.
And your
Okay.
second attack?
Huh?
That was the
second-
second attack.
Oh,
That
I
was
didn't,
the second attack.
oh, I didn't see the first one. I was doing some stuff with
On
commands.
time. For
Right.
the magic of Jade to. Because
Yes,
I'm using
you-
everything I have. As soon as her character sheet opens, because I forgot to open it.
Throw with a snake.
I would never throw Jade. How dare you suggest
Natural
such a
20.
thing. Bet.
Hits. Roll damage.
Ooh.
That's a lot
That's
of
a hefty
poison.
damage. P.O.
Shit. That's a con save.
Even if he beats the even if he
1A,
beats
so
the
he
DC,
still
that's
takes
still
half damage.
damage.
That's 13 plus 10. 23 points of damage. Shit!
And that's my turn, obviously. I think I already have
Nice.
what I can do there.
That was a very good hit. Well, follow me, you're up.
First time Jade's a crit.
Bartholomew is going to take a good couple steps to the side and they're going to blast him with some Eldritch Blasts. And these would be normal rolls, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. 1. 2. Oh, that's wrong. Oops, my bad.
That is Hex.
Yeah, ignore Hex. Ignore the Hex. Fuck!
Wow.
Alright, so roll damage on the second one. Actually, sorry, roll to attack on the second one as well. Alright, so 10. Roll me an extra Eldritch Blast.
Salty over here trying to
That's a hit.
save someone from that damage.
Alright, so first one was 2 points of damage, hefty, which is a bit low on the hit. However, he immediately after getting the hit for the second one, readies for the second one and just crouches. Second shot goes right over him and slams in the snake, dealing 5 points of force damage.
Knew it.
Is that your
That's why I
turn?
never shoot in line with people.
Is that your turn,
Why is there
Bartholomew?
a third?
Bartholomew's gonna move a little bit more over here.
Fulgrim.
Right, so I've got like fucking tool proficiencies, herbalism kit open and everything. I need to make a medicine check at advantage with expertise as opposed to thingy to do poisons due to the different effects that stack from all the different sheets you have. To figure out what the fuck is making the dragon that's trying to help us be dead.
Okay.
So this isn't a +4, it's a +7. But I'm not changing it in settings, so I'll forget to change it back.
Ah, too far away, dang.
Natural
Natural
20.
Ooh. Never
Jay,
mind.
as you look towards Acklade, giving a quick scan over his form, you can find the dagger still embedded in his side. As he was unable to, as it seems Lambert, when he was shook off and fell into the mountain, he left the dagger embedded in his leg. Giving a quick look over, the dagger has a very strong scent to it. It's definitely coated with poison. And from a quick little analysis, you can tell it must have been some kind of very heavy paralytic. You can try and identify it further, but it will require a further roll.
I was about to say, because that I was trying to figure out, that was me trying to identify the poison with the kit, which I passed the check for.
Okay.
Which is 20.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
what that
alright,
was.
in that case, this is a very unusual paralytic. It's entirely blackened. Usually most poisons are like a purple or a dark green. This is entirely black. Doing a quick test with some of your kit, one of your dragon scales happens to quickly just fall out and land in the... You watch it as a dragon scale from Aclavia falls out and lands into a sample of the poison you take. And you notice it seems to almost burn. Though when you touch it, you feel nothing. This seems to be a poison entirely derived for dragons. And thus is specialized for dealing with dragons.
Right. That's an action, bonus action.
And with the natural 20, I'll give you this. This makes you immediately think back to the state that the black dragon was in back in the cave. It's possible that the witches were the ones that created this.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, you never describe what happened with Bartholomew's boss.
I will describe it after the fact. After it doesn't make sense to describe it at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
I think focus though.
Okay, so Falgrim, that's your action. What are you doing with your bonus action?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to multitask. I don't want to use my new second charge of Satchel Divinity yet, as not everyone's below half health, so I'm not going to pop that bastard yet. Bonus action. Divine Sense is an action, right? Yeah, well, I think that would make sense to use now. There was something I had that was a bonus action that would be kind of useful right now. Oh, that was it, but it's a touch, and that's not going to help. That is a casting time of 10 minutes. That only works on a corpse. Yeah, no, the bonus action, I don't have anything I can do with that'll make any sense right now, unless... Ooh, actually, that would be useful. Fulgrim's gonna cast, because it's not touched, it's within 60 feet, Shield of Faith on Inca. Your AC is raised by 2.
Okay.
That's actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
Inca has shield, Fulgrim has concentration. Oh, I put that on the thing next to you, hold on.
The thing next to me?
Yeah, no, the circle.
Oh. Salty.
Okay, Fulgrim, that's your turn. Funnily enough, on that aspect, you guys notice as a number of ropes start swinging down from the cliff, as 4 figures start rappelling down. 4 more figures have joined the battle.
From where?
Oh, that
Oh,
lovely.
right, I need to go back to editing my notebook. So, fuck, where was I? Shit. Okay, go down here to the
They're 19 as well. Wow.
the obsidian eye.
First one immediately rushes towards Bartholomew and immediately performs 2 longsword attacks against them.
Attack.
The second one leaves him open.
Bartholomew is going. Can I take an attack for this?
Yes.
The first hit hits them, and then as Bartholomew fuck.
Yeah, that one's a miss.
A turn.
You swing out, and he just manages to get out of the way. Lambert, taking a look at the current situation, he
I feel like
looks.
Bartholomew overestimated their height.
Yes.
Just swung right over him.
And the guy you're fighting currently is pretty tall.
Bartholomew's
Not nowhere near as tall as Bartholomew. You can see he's on the higher side of 6 foot.
Yeah.
Alright, Lambert, looking at the current situation, is going to grab his glaive by the end. And with both hands, he's just going to swing it around him.
Oh,
So
he's
that-
doing sweeping strike. He's
No,
a battle
this
master.
is a 3-part attack. He's just attacking He's doing 3 attacks on the 3 closest, on 3 people around him: Snake, Inca, and Gale.
Gale. What?
10-foot reach.
Dang it.
He's using a pole arm. He can do that.
I forgot that that's 10 feet. That doesn't look like 10 feet.
It looks weird because it's diagonal and we're using squares, not hexagons. If we were using hexagons, it would make sense, but we use squares.
Okay, so
Got completely confused there. Yeah, never mind.
first up, Snake,
Oh, come on.
Inca, Gale. And as he as he swings it back towards him, he's going to spin it around one more time and then slam the pommel into Forge.
Wow. Really? That doesn't hit.
Nice. Alright, so Snake,
Happy about that 18 AC.
Inca, that hits you because your AC is an 18 currently. Snake currently reaches down and just grabs it, reaches up and just grabs his head as he suddenly has vivid memories flash back before slipping over and dropping to the ground.
I'm so glad potion effects maintain even when you're unconscious.
Yes. Inca, he swings out to you again. Suddenly your mind is flashed with visions of you being forced out of your tribe.
So Inca's taken 11 points of damage by the time resistances are taken into account.
Yes. As he currently looks over the situation around him and chuckles as his reinforcements have now arrived. Cavalry's here.
And I've already identified your poison.
It's fast work. Inca.
Lay on hands is an action, right?
Lay on hands.
It is an action.
Action, yeah.
Alright,
use as
Ian.
much of it as you want.
Wait, would I still have my divine favor or that have worn off? Yeah.
That would have unfortunately worn off. It's a concentration of a minute. Otherwise, you would have
Okay.
already had it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's one
I
off.
checked that as
No.
part of combat, but you don't have it.
Please.
But as you've seen, he doesn't seem to be shrugging off non-magical damage.
Okay. And
Hit. And hit. Both hit.
And so, wait, hold on. So, for the first hit, it was going to be just a regular. And then reaching up above him with a 2nd level Divine Smite.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
12.
And how do you roll? How do you
plus-
make sure it goes for 2nd level?
Roll an extra 1d8. So that's 12 plus
Ooh.
23,
damage.
20, that's 25.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh no, sorry, that's 35.
That's Inca's
39 points of damage. He's
I
still
saw
up.
this boat in half.
How's he looking after that, though?
He definitely staggered back, and you notice a large trail of blood coming from the top of his head after you landed that. He stumbles for a good bit, but then eventually shakes off and stands up tall. Definitely is looking very injured at the moment, but definitely can still fight.
Yeah, of course.
End of Inca's turn. He is going to use a legendary action.
How dare he have those?
He does. The
How
boss.
dare you? Yeah, I know.
He is going to suddenly charge 15 feet towards Bartholomew.
That's 3 opportunity attacks. So
Unfortunately, the way he's moving, he pole vaults, avoiding the opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Suddenly landing right in the middle, right in front of Bartholomew.
How dare he pole vault?
Doesn't make an attack. He doesn't make an attack, but he stays there.
Is that like a disengage?
It is classed as a disengage in this case. He moves 15 feet without provoking opportunity attacks towards the nearest target, or towards the target of his choice, within 15
There's
feet.
still,
Wait,
which target did he choose?
could
Was
we-
there-
Bartholomew.
Also,
Oh,
okay,
sorry, I
wait,
think
no,
that was-
that was a legendary action, so even our
Yeah.
team things wouldn't work because we're all together.
All right.
Also, Snake is down. I just
Oh
noticed.
yeah, I forgot about
Oh
that.
yeah, I know.
My
Uh,
sheet was covering Snake's health. but I
Gale.
forgot.
Hi. Okay, so do I want to help Snake? Why not? For
You're keeping
my
our snake in fight with axes.
for my next trick.
next, I will say. Wait, can I do? No, I can't do that. Another dead tolling. Because why not?
Another toll of dead.
On the 12. Is it 2D?
So
2D12?
I'm gonna help Snake. Toll of the dead. I'm like, no.
Well, no, he he can still help him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. That's So that didn't work.
That did not.
Fuck. So this much.
Seems to be.
Then,
He seems to have a very strong mind.
gay.
So a very strong will. Sorry, that's probably the best way to describe it.
yeah, strong mind.
Wisdoms are called.
Constantly.
Wisdom saves are called. Usually, sometimes abbreviated as will saves.
Get up. Get up,
Alright,
Snake.
Snake is
the
up
bird.
on 4 HP.
Get up, Snake. We have a city to burn.
Wake the fuck up, monk.
Alright, so he doesn't have his Snake doesn't have his action, but he has his bonus action.
Snake really is just an angry monk.
As he's just got up on his turn, he only has his bonus action. Just remember that if you ever get up from 5 HP, you only have your bonus action on your turn. Bonus action and movement. You don't have an action.
I'm the
Don't you get
dragon
half?
person.
Don't you have half movement because you have
Yes,
to stand up
half
first?
movement because you've been standing up. Or you could choose to not stand up. But Snakes will stand up.
I mean, he could just crawl.
Snake is
How much-
going to. Can he use patient? Okay. He is going to use his bonus action to. Oh, he hasn't got one.
No bonus action. How dare he?
Give me a minute. That's an action. Okay. He is going to make his way back towards Inca, 1 feet back, and he's going to use 1 key point to do patient defense.
Inca's gonna, like, as they do that, kind of put a hand in, like, defense around them.
Yeah, he's going to spend a key. So he's got 1 key point left. He's going to do patient defense. As raging, as instead of raging, so he now is taking the dodge action, which means attacks against him have disadvantage. Profaned Magus.
Do they have more or less dexterity than dodge?
Forge was your dex.
Sort of. 16, so it's a
Alright,
force.
roll me a dex roll.
Alright. X. Submit. Roll.
Okay, you have to beat 15. Alright, so you're going first.
I was gonna say, could I add a 3 to that? I don't need to, never mind.
Alright, Forge, you're up.
Alright. So I am going to move. Right here. I am going to shoot Mr. Lambert. Ooh, shocking. Toward shooting someone? I know.
It's a miss.
Of course I missed the first shot. I sure hope I don't miss the second one.
19 misses as well.
Oh, come on. Okay, fine.
And the bite misses.
And Jade misses too. Come on.
He almost actually tries to go catch Jade as they're moving, but it's unsuccessful.
Jade being a snake is fast.
Slides around his hand. Profane Magus. Now they're actually taking their turn. They are going to move over to here. And that's a 30-foot cone.
Jesus.
30-foot radius from self. No, it's radius from self. He is going to. Oh no! It is a cone. Never mind, I was wrong. 30-foot cone.
hefty. Ooh.
Okay, Bartholomew, Gale, Forge, Inca. I need you to roll me wisdom saves.
Wow. Alright.
The Profaned Magus is casting Fear.
Oh, Ink is terrified.
Inca has a 2 with wisdom saves, aren't you?
Hang on.
Those, aren't
It's
you?
breaking. Wisdom. Ooh, because this is a saving throw. I am going to
Bartholomew's
be
fine.
adding...
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Hold on, Forge. How does your flash of genius work?
It's based on reaction.
you have a reaction.
Oh,
Wait.
I have a reaction, but I'm going to be... It won't help Inca at all.
Oh,
'cause it's
okay,
a
alright.
+3. I'm going to be using it on myself.
Wait, doesn't that get rid of
Oh
rage?
my fucking
Okay.
god! 3
Okay.
natural ones. Bartholomew's the only one who's not feared.
Which makes sense, because Bartholomew's based around fear.
Funnily enough, also, so does Lambert.
Ah.
That's a wisdom
Yeah, I've
save.
noticed, because they're hitting with,
6.
like, memories and shit.
He is using a legendary resistance to succeed the save, so he burns through. So his ally makes a burn for a legendary resistance. He has 1 left.
Forge is going to later use a legendary shoot him in the face.
What is the fear icon, by the way?
The fear is a skull.
And that also gets rid of rage, right?
Let's have a look.
Can't remember if fear gets rid of rage. 'Cause I
give me a
remember that
second.
happening to Dawn, I believe.
No, it does not. While frightened, creature must take the dash action to move away from you. When it's specifically this type of spell, on your turn you must take the dash action to move away from the Magus.
Okay. And is it Bartholomew's turn now? Or did they got another thing?
It is Bartholomew's turn.
Alright. Bartholomew.
If you can hit them, you can break their concentration. Which
Yeah.
will
Bartholomew is
unfair
going
effect.
to, like, look over and, like, start grinning a little bit more madly. And is going to start fading away.
Yes! Ah, fuck! I forgot I bruised my finger. Okay, Shadows of Moil. We're going to use for this. This second. So
But everyone's just gonna see Bartholomew just cover themselves in the area around them and just like shadow.
okay, so
You know the only problem with that, Guildmaster Lambert, I'm already gone.
so
Fades away.
in color black, 10 feet.
And so hold on, you're just gonna.
So since the area is heavily obscured, causing you to become heavily obscured to others.
Bartholomew can see through
Does
everything.
that mean I can leave with? No, it doesn't say I can't take opportunity attacks.
Let's just get the rules for heavy obscurement. Light. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, Bartholomew is just gonna look
Should
and put a
be-
hand up his chest and start like covering themselves in shadows.
Environmental effects. Heavily obscured, effectively blind. That's the blind condition.
And I can't remember if I can cast another spell.
Can't cast another leveled spell.
Cantrips,
Yeah, I know.
though, are if they're bonus action cantrips,
Yeah,
or
blinded.
goes.
A creature can't see and automatically fails ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. Bartholomew, for the person who just casted the fear spell, is going to hit them with a Eldritch Blast through the darkness.
Hold on, Shadow Moil a bonus? No, Shadow Moil is an action.
Yeah.
You can't do two.
You said I could. Okay. No. All right. Cantrips. Right.
Yes. Yeah. No. Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. Sorry. You can cast a spell that a cantrip that has a bonus action, but I don't think you really have any of that.
Okay. No, that's only hex. But it,
Yeah, you still have a bonus action. Sorry, I misunderstood what you said.
Forgot to roll Jade's wisdom, so I'm gonna do that now.
Don't worry about Jade. Never fucking mind.
Yo, could you argue with a double nat 20? They reassure Forge.
Jade the Peerless.
Wait, no, that actually,
Apparently-
like, it could literally be a therapy snake and calm down Forge.
With a double nat 20, I'd allow
I
that.
feel like that should be like.
Yeah,
an
you know
immediate-
what? Fuck it, I'll allow it. That's funny.
Bet.
Ford is suddenly smacked back into consciousness by the end of Jade's tail.
And
Ford, you are no longer feared, which is very
Jade
helpful
felt
for
so
you in
wise in
particular.
that moment that she.
I can't. So did we figure out if it made it so I could not take opportunity attacks?
You can. They can
they're
still
invisible.
opportunity. They can still opportunity attack you. They're a disadvantage.
And Bartholomew's not liking this situation, so Bartholomew is going to dip
Although
the
if they
fuck
do-
out.
Also, you have advantage on attacks against them as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So
here's the thing.
Bartholomew's, instead of going fully back, is just going to like snake around this person, still keeping like.
Okay, so Lambert's gonna take a swing at them.
A disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
And so either they don't hit, and it's fine, or
17.
they do hit,
just
17
hits.
miss. Oh, it
Just
hits.
hits.
I thought-
No,
Oh no, it's Forge who's got 18 now.
11 plus 5.
Bartholomew witnesses their pack being murdered.
I was literally about to say that.
You're
Good
welcome.
call.
Bartholomew Vexy, roll 2d8 necrotic damage against Guildmaster Lambert. Because of your spell.
Correct. He hit you. He hit you while you were in range. He takes 6 points of necrotic damage, and as he comes out, you notice he's got like a small black mark on his armor from where the shadow of Moyle has hit him.
Oh, he has skin armor.
What?
He has skin armor because it's necrosis and skin armor. I'm
Okay,
funny,
so Bartholomew,
I
that's your turn. Black Bow. They are going to move just around here, taking eye at Forge. I'm going to do 2 longbow shots against them. With the first one having Searing Smite.
swear. Wow.
So that is 21 and 15. And
How dare the bad one hit.
Searing Smite, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
But in total, you take 7 points of damage. The con save is to see if you get set on fire, which you do not.
Alright, so I take 7.
You take 7 points of damage, yeah, because the initial burn still hits you. Profaned Blade. This one is going to. Nope, not do a cone. Not do a cone. Not do a cone.
Zolty, I was about to come over there and smack you.
It's going to do a cone of blatant racism.
One's going right for Gale.
That is going past their...
It's a virtual weapon, so Gale, you can take an opportunity attack if you wish to. He's charging right down the middle of the pack.
Gale? Wolfgang?
Oh, I was talking while my thing was
You're falling
muted.
asleep.
No, I wish.
If you want to do a opportunity attack with a weapon, you can.
I would like to do that, please. The spiritual weapon you said, right?
Yes.
Spiritual weapon. It's not a advantage, right? Okay.
No, it's not.
It-
Because this is you can still. Actually, no, yeah, he'd be surrounded.
Okay.
Given the current situation, he'd have 3 points of
Hey!
Because this is impassable terrain.
Alright.
Fucking bro starts running, thinks he's about to get Gale to the back of his head.
I say fuck you.
All right, he does 2 attacks on you, by the way.
Okay.
14
they
points of
all-
damage.
Oh,
19 and
19.
19.
They both hit?
All right. That is a 8 and 4, so you take 12 points of damage. 2 HP.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fulgrim.
Right. Shit. I could do things, but Fulgrim's actions aren't going to be very useful, and they'd get downed probably at the end of their turn anyway, so I'm just going to keep trying to get the whole ass dragon to help us. So I've identified the poison, right? So I can do what I did before, the same roll.
Yeah, nature is a paralysant, and it seems to be very directed towards dragons. It's also unnaturally potent.
So, due to all of the different things that we talked about leading up to this, I can make my herbalism kit checks to attempt to
Yes.
neutralize it. Am I rolling that with
Make it with wisdom.
wisdom? Gotcha. And that would be
20.
3 more, because it would be 23 because of my stacking bonuses that I don't do permanently. It's because of the nature of the check I get to add it.
Yes. 23. You synthesize some kind of very quick antidote that might combining a number of different anti-paralytic agents, and even a brief stimulant that you mentioned dropped. Now you just need to give it to the dragon.
Considering the size of a dragon's mouth, could we argue that's a bonus action instead of an action?
Given the current situation, it would need to be applied to the wound.
Oh, to the wound. Okay. And that
As
was an
you
action
are
for that.
you are treating a poison.
And I can't apply that with an action with a bonus action, can I?
No, but you do know he was stabbed on his back right leg,
Oh, that puts me even further
which is
away
currently
than I did.
underneath him.
Underneath him?
Yes. But you have access to
Dragon.
the only part, but you can see the dagger, so you see the site where he is.
So that's like what? On
You
this,
just need to
this
like
square?
partially lift his wing. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I feel like they're under fucking the wing right now.
Yeah, Fulgrim's like scrounging around under Aklavier's wing trying to treat his fucking leg.
Okay, so
Right.
next turn we do next action, you'll be able to heal him.
With the next action, I'll be able to get Aklavier fighting. Yes?
Yes.
Cool. I'm still holding concentration on Shield of Faith for Inca, so I can't do anything that's a bonus action spell. And I'm out of range to use any of my channel divinities for the sake of helping people, so...
Alright. Bartholomew.
Yeah.
The Profane Blade is going to do 2 attacks on you. Both are at disadvantage. Oh, boy, yeesh. That was a crit you avoided.
They avoided it anyway, they're wearing an adamantine chain shirt.
Oh, yeah, shit.
The first one hits. The 18 hits.
That's 4 points of slashing.
And
Proccing
2d8.
Shadow of Moil.
That's...
Roll me a Constitution saving throw as well. Oh, you were meant to do the last one for when you got hit by Lambert as well. So
Well,
roll
you
me
forgot.
two con saves. Oh,
How many nat ones have we had this session immediately? I rolled
All of them.
one. So let me just go back.
Bartholomew,
into the
you
countdown.
suddenly feel exposed.
Let me scroll back up. We have collectively rolled 1, 2, 3,
the necrotic still
4,
hits. though, yeah?
Yes, yeah, I'll allow it.
5, 6, 7.
Good hit though. That's
8,
13. That was a
9.
high roll, actually. Lambert.
We have rolled 9 nat ones in the space of a round and a half of combat.
Lambert is going to move to the back. He actually sheaths his glaive, and in its place draws a massive bow. You could even call this bow great.
Oh, it's
As
a great
with
bow.
massive strength, he pulls back this warbow and is going to fire off shots towards Forge and Inca.
Bro's got that.
How much movement does he? Oh, no, yeah, okay, cool. I was like, oh,
Half movement to draw an extra weapon. So
yeah, no, I was trying to figure out how far
Bro
he could
pulled
move.
out the millwood. What the fuck?
he actually has. Not meant to be a
How
disadvantage.
dare.
I'm gonna be real.
18 on
I still-
Forge. Inca, this one's coming for you.
Ooh.
And I both need you guys to make strength saves.
Forge's AC is 18, isn't it?
Hold on a minute, that damage
Yeah.
roll's not right. It's 1d10 plus strength.
Okay, so...
So add an extra 5 onto that.
So Forge takes 6. And
Forge
Inca
takes 6, Inca takes 15.
Minus-
14
minus
is the
half.
DC you need to
I
take.
am adding my 3 to that.
15 is half because rage.
18,
So you take...
14, so you take 7 points of damage. Forge, you take 6. And what was your what were you doing reducing Forge?
Oh, I was gonna throw the. I'm guessing I passed the strength.
You passed,
strength
Inca
save, but it is
failed.
a reaction, so.
I feel
Alright.
like we should.
And you can do it to
Inca's-
other people, by the way.
Inca gets advantage there,
Is
raging.
Inca close enough?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, wait, yeah.
It's
Inca
within
has
30 feet.
advantage.
But Inca has advantage,
And
so
Inca
they
also
might
gets
actually
that plus
succeed.
3.
20. The arrow hits you guys with a substantial amount of force. Almost knocking you down, but you manage to tag the hit. These arrows are huge. Way
I
bigger than your
honestly-
average ones.
I'ma be real. As great as the Millwood Great Bow is, I still think the Dragon Slayer Great Bow is way
This is
better.
essentially what you're being hit with.
I know what we're being hit with. Don't worry. I know what
I-
you're thinking.
Inca,
I know it's...
you must
I know
use
it's
your
too late.
action to dash.
I know it's too late because I should have said it at the time.
Can't I
Does
do a
raging...
wisdom save first?
Start at end of your turn, you can.
Oh, okay.
So what I was gonna say was, I know it's a bit too late. I should have said it at the time. Doesn't rage give you advantage against being frightened?
No, that's only Berserker Barbarians.
Oh, it's only Berserker. That's why I wanted to check. I wasn't sure.
Okay, so Inca would take a dash action to just run this way, I guess.
Yep, you have to run it as far as you can.
Okay, so far as I can dash.
This area is also considered difficult terrain. So that halves your movement.
So
yeah,
Inca
I
would
was
get to
right.
that.
You run 30 feet, basically.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Oh yeah, this area is rough to fight in.
Inca's suddenly just like dived behind Aklavith's tail.
You,
I feel like Inca's more of like, no, Aklavir and Fulgrim are over here. It is Inca's now just sitting there like fearfully like walking
hiding behind the
real-
tail.
No, I'm saying trying to like protect
Uh,
Fulgrim.
Okay, roll me a wisdom save.
Move to here. Move to here. Because of how you moved. Move up so you.
Aklavir is also difficult terrain. That is a
No,
fucking
what?
dragon.
No, what I was saying was to add my fucking wisdom save to it. Because of the diagonal movement.
So
I
that's
put that in up.
here, right? Is
You
as
would have
far
been
as
out.
I've gone?
I didn't have the ruler selected. Wait, so you were there.
Yeah, that's 35.
Do you have 35 movement?
No, I have
Well, the first tile of movement wasn't. It was the all the tiles after, wasn't it? So I thought after dashing. Oh wait, no, because that is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, never mind.
You could
Oh,
you
no,
could
wait.
potentially move a little bit, as you could just pivot around where the dagger is. The dagger is currently where you're standing.
Oh, okay. So I didn't have to move on my turn because I was originally here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had to move.
I mean, you were
Yeah,
treating next to the dagger. I was just telling you the exact location of where you were treating.
Oh, I thought I had to move to it. Now I feel like an idiot for moving.
No. That was my fault for being confusing. I apologize.
Am I able to undo that move? 'Cause I was
Yes, I will
confused?
allow you to undo that movement to give the
So
save
now I
save
can-
bonus danger.
I mean, it's still only a 12, but
No, you don't get advantage. You don't get
Oh,
advantage.
Save bonus. Okay.
it's a bonus of 3.
check the DC you had to meet was 15. So, oh no, actually no, it's not following you. It's 13. So you're one
I
off.
got 12. Fuck.
All right, Gale, you also have to dash.
Why?
You are feared.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean can I just?
You do
move?
not. No, you have to move.
Yeah, in the case
You
of
have to move as far as you can, get away from the Magus. You will
Okay.
not get opportunity attacks as it's force movement.
All right. So I have to go somewhere. Okay.
As far as you can.
As far as I can. So like
Anywhere where there's
dash.
rocks on the tiles is classed as difficult terrain.
So here, Then
And also if you get to a wall, you can stop.
Is this a wall?
I don't know.
That's a wall.
I think this just goes.
That's the edge of a cliff. That literally is like from that point that's a drop.
You're required to
guess-
throw yourself right off that cliff now.
So I guess I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
I mean, off the edge of the cliff is further
And
away.
end of your turn, roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. I can't really do anything, can I?
Hang on, quick question.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 50 feet. I was about to say, how is that within concentration range?
Wisdom staff.
What's the range of that spell?
Wounded hole.
Oh no, as long as he can still see you guys, he keeps concentration.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, that's,
Inca and Gale are relatively spread far apart. No, they're
Can
not.
I,
22.
Can I,
You
can I
succeed.
can I drink a potion before I end?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Bonus action.
It's a bonus
Slash.
action.
Roll 4d4? Or is that the...
Oh, you pop it a greater.
Actually, wait, is what's the normal again?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
6 points each.
Not a lot, but better than nothing.
Snake is back up on his feet. And is
Okay.
going to... He's gonna shout out, "Hey! I could do with some healing!" And he's gonna run up to this one and just start just wailing on him.
Would it be better if he moved to here?
He's trying not to get too far away,
Ah, okay.
as he needs to be at least somewhat close to you guys because he is trying to get heals.
That's fair.
Doesn't Snake also have most of the potions?
No, Snake doesn't actually have any potions.
Most of the potions were by Gale, and Fulgrim was able to buy some from their contact.
All of them hit. He is no longer raging, as he was unconscious.
I can't remember. Is passing someone an item a free action?
Remove the rage. Okay, so 4 plus 9. So 13 plus 2 plus 7 plus 9. Plus 2 plus 9. It's 31 points of damage. That goes down.
Good.
Forge. Actually, he's going to use the rest of his movement to just move a bit more back. Yep.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I haven't touched my Scorching Ray in a while. I think I can use that right now. Did I use it last session?
I don't think you did.
If you did, none of us remember, so that's our...
Good. So nobody remembers, which means I... okay. So I cast all of them on Lambert. Forge is on a bit of a warpath right now,
Yeah, I can tell.
so I have to cast that 3 times. I swear, not one of these hits.
As
one
you
of those
fire
hit
off
hard.
these bolts, he just starts... He quickly starts just doing some quick movement, moving out the way of the bolts. He just looks over.
That Forge is going to offer a sharp glare and
So
You're gonna have to do a lot better than that, bird.
You're saying he's moving out the way of them, and there's someone directly behind him. You're specifically saying he's dodging
Love
them,
that.
not blocking them, and there's someone directly behind him.
They do not hit. They do not hit the black blade. It's not a nat 1.
would have been hilarious if every single one hit that person.
I was just trying to.
You were being a shit. Alright,
I
so
was being hopeful.
the profaned magus is going to look towards Forge.
I
And they're going to cast Sapping Sting.
16 misses.
16 misses. They are then going to move down. I'll follow you.
Alrighty. it's time for Bartholomew to beat the shit out of them with a club. None of them hit. I guess.
Yeah, both of them miss. Shit.
First, you say no. Then, you get out of there. Do I risk? Bartholomew feels kind of exposed here because they're like the only one this far out.
Our rolls are not doing good today.
Yeah, this is
Bartholomew is
This is a bad encounter to have our
They're gonna
rolls be-
risk.
Everybody,
the,
refresh your
opportunity.
roll 20. It'll refresh the AI algorithm that does the dice rolls. It'll re-randomize the rolls.
Alright, Bartholomew is gonna risk an opportunity attack and skedaddle.
just gonna roll on and dive behind the rocks.
Yeah.
You can actually just jump and go prone if you wanted to.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, yeah, sure. Go prone.
All right, you have three quarters cover, so it's a +5 to AC from behind that rock. Okay. Profane Blade's gonna attack you. Say 10?
10.
Missed. Oh, so 16, but I think that's.
I feel like Bartholomew hit them with their club. It didn't do like any damage, but it just like pushed away.
All right.
Got them to not be able to hit that swing.
Black bow. They are going to give a cure wounds to Lambert.
Bro, the archer's a spellcaster? Fuck me.
Rangers.
Everyone shoot the archer.
At some point, want to play a ranger.
Bro.
Rangers are pretty cool. I've convinced AJ to.
I was really hoping that your black bows were goddamn fighters with the archery fighting style, not actual rangers. I'ma be real.
They use Searing Smite.
If I wasn't afraid of multi-classing, I
Okay,
was
to-
kind of tempted to multi-class in the ranger.
Hold on,
Just
hold
because
on.
they get cool stuff.
So who uses Searing Smite?
They use Searing Smite. Rangers have Searing Smite.
Yeah, who'd they use it on?
Forge.
Me.
But what, just now?
It was a couple turns back. It said
Oh,
they
right, yeah,
used
sorry.
Searing Smite.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting lost in the conversation.
Profane
Just went back,
Blade
like,
is dead.
You went back 2 turns and I got confused.
Okay, Fulgrim.
Right, so it's an action to apply the thing I made, right?
Yes.
To unparalyze the dragon. So the dragon is now unparalyzed with my action. With a free action, because so to pass someone an item, it's a free action, right, or an item interaction, whatever
Yes.
you want to call it. Okay, Fulgrim is actually going to pass a healing potion to Inca, in case Inca gets to someone before Fulgrim does. So add a healing potion to your inventory, Inca.
Alrighty.
So I was here, so that's 5, 10, 15 feet puts me here. That puts Forge, Snake, Gale within a range, but not Bartholomew. Wait, is it 30 or 60 feet? 30 or 60 feet.
Neither.
No, that's the wrong one. It is 30 feet. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna pop this shit anyway. Sorry, Vexy, you're not, Bartholomew's not getting this, but Inca is. So, Inca, Snake, Forge, and Gale regain slash 1d6 plus 3, that's 4, 7 hit points, because I typed wrong. So, everyone, all you fuckers get 7 hit points. That's a bonus action channel divinity.
+7. Dankeschön.
You just lowered your health, Vexy. Oh, wait, hang on, it's my roll
Mine was
20.
+7.
End start
you
of
went-
the round.
Yeah. Did you add it to Snake Salty? My roll 20.
What was it? Sorry.
7, Snake.
+7.
I typed the roll wrong.
Start of the round. Activate. You feel a shift Aklavier's eyes suddenly open.
I take it.
Awake.
I take it that works then, Aklavier.
That was nasty stuff. Alright.
I assume I had to take the dagger out to actually treat that, by the way.
Yes.
So is that now in my inventory?
Yes.
It would have been cool
There
if we
is
had another
n-
map without Aklavier's body there.
Yeah, but that would be pain.
I know.
Wait, hang on.
Balti
What?
creates hundreds of different battle maps just for this purpose.
Oh shit, top of the round!
Bet.
Look at the fucking token around them! It's the first time I've done this with a
Expect nothing less of
gargantuan
the dragon.
token. As you guys feel the shift, as this giant dragon gets up.
You mean gargantuan dragon?
Yes.
Sorry.
You watch as it starts making its way 40 feet. Up 20 feet, 'cause it's just got something prone. And it can't use its action, it's going to use its bonus action instead. As it suddenly you see a kind of a light blue aura surround the dragon. As it lets out a low roar. All of you guys are going to get healed. He's casting mask healing word.
Now you're saying that was a low roar. I'm assuming that was him actually casting it just in Draconic.
Yes.
So we actually
We all
understood completely
understood
what he
that.
said. We all
Yeah,
know
he
that
said the incantation under his breath.
how
so
much
that-
we getting?
I love how the whole dragon speaks
all of you
Draconic.
guys get 8 points of healing.
Another. Okay.
already had
As he
one.
does, he looks over to the rest of the lot. I suggest you all retreat now while you can. For if you stay here any longer, I will show you all no mercy. Lambert kind of looks. I'm not here to fight a dragon today.
Oh, that's the point. Aklavier was in range of my channel divinity. I
Yes,
forgot
but he was
actually
not.
a
He was not below half health.
Oh, was he not?
No.
Okay, cool. I didn't know how hard that crash was.
The crash
Judging
was
the
hard.
speed.
He definitely had significant damage. I mean, his body already looked damaged. I'll explain more about that in a bit. But you can see he's probably survived a couple of them. Combat over.
Woo.
Hey.
Lambert and the rest of them start turning around and climbing up the ropes that they've left before, leaving
Can I
the
get-
leaving the downed
Oh.
bulwark member. If you want to attack them, you can go ahead. But they're starting to climb up the ropes.
How high is the rope that Guildmaster Lambert's on? The urge to just wait till he gets right to the top and sever the fucking rope so he takes full damage.
He is,
You do not
the ropes are good 30 feet up.
I was thinking.
If you want to do that, you're more than welcome.
No, don't worry. How high is he? I have a force attack that's wanting.
So he's climbing up. He's just got up about 30 feet. He's about to climb up to the top of the ledge.
As they're climbing forward, I'm just going to move to here, by the way. Just for
Bartholomew is going to quickly throw out some Eldritch Blasts. They all.
Yeah, the second one just blasts into the rope, and the rope snaps, and he goes, ugh! And he starts falling until he spins the glaive around and stabs it into the rock, hanging off his glaive. After
gonna make
that,
an
The
attack
first
against
one
the
doesn't
wall?
break the rope, but the second one does.
oh, the second, no, the first one hits, the second one breaks the rope.
Okay.
He
He's not gonna
he
attack
slams
against
into the
wall?
no.
We had
He
to attack
slams
against
into
an object. Why doesn't he?
Double standards. Get fucked. He flips up and pulls himself up, ripping the glaive out of the wall as he jumps up into the wall. If you want to make a third, actually, yeah, I'll say that the Vexy, Forge, if you wanted to make an attack, sorry, I realized you've done 2 bolts.
He's a still target. Quick, shoot him with your gun.
Bet.
I mean, if somebody else caused it, it's not Forge's fault that he got shot.
11 is a miss. It just bangs into the rock underneath the wall. Second one hits, though. And it's like right as he's going, next time. Next time we meet, you won't have a dragon around to protect you all.
We won't need one.
Bet.
As suddenly the feeling of fear has left Inca.
As he's leaving, Fulgrim yell out to him, next time we meet, you won't be having to fight us weakened. You'll have to deal with the fact that we'll beat your ass next time. You won't have your daddy, the minister, to weaken us for you.
Challenge accepted!
Would have been hilarious if he was already too far gone to hear.
I want it to be yelled as he turned to walk away.
Give me a minute. Just put some ambience on. This'll do. So, as the battle comes to a close, and suddenly you guys can all breathe a sigh of relief, as the general feeling of constant stress that you guys were under for the last few minutes suddenly washes away from you. You treat some of Aklavier's more substantial wounds, but now that you're actually having a look at him, you notice quite a few things as he stands up. Up close, you spot... Well, one of the most obvious things is his tail. The end of his tail has been completely severed. In its place is a large, ice-shaped replica of his tail that kind of juts out.
Okay, Velkana.
Very true. Yes, I actually had this idea before I even started playing Monster Hunter Worlds.
Velkana.
It is not shaped.
The Ice Queen on our side.
It's not shaped like a spear. It's more just shaped like a regular tail.
Gale voice.
Okay, the tail was for Forge, yeah. That last one was Forge.
Torso section of his scales is incredibly scarred. There's patches where he's completely missing scales, and he seems a lot thinner than the average dragon should be. Now that you actually get closer to him, he seems a lot less imposing than he was before. Still, the scale of a dragon. You can see this dragon has been through a lot.
Aklavir, when was the last time you ate?
Yesterday. I haven't.
Clearly not enough. Your portion sizes are not doing you favors, buddy. You need to get those up a bit. I don't know how, but
kind of just lets out a grunt as you say that.
So how much am I getting for that heal?
Yours is the first one that I rolled. So, 17 points for you, Gale.
So Inca gets.
Right.
Inca gets 16.
Okay, Bartholomew gets.
Come on.
Putting this-
Hop back on. We need to get out of here before more of them turn up.
Bartholomew gains
16.
16 as well, yeah.
20.
And Fulgrim, as we're riding, is going to apply 15 points of lay on hands on Snake, 10 on Bartholomew, and 10 more onto Aklavir as we're actively flying.
As you begin taking off, he turns his head back to look at you. Thank you. Thorgrim, was it?
Hey?
I'm very thankful for your quick healing abilities.
Inga's gonna put.
I'm thankful for your perceptiveness.
Inga's gonna put another 15 on Snake.
I knew something like this was happening. I wasn't quick enough to stop it before I could.
Snake won't need a full 15 as 28 plus 15, 38, 43.
Inga will just top off the rest.
Yeah, so it's 7 points you're knocking off your sheet, not 15, to top off Snake.
Yeah.
If you wanted to top off Gale, it would be another 9 as well.
Okay, so
Seems a little less out of it, but she's
Alright,
still very much not.
Top off your
entirely
health
there.
roll, by the way.
Wolf?
What?
Top off your health.
Yeah, your health's been topped off by Anchor.
Snake,
Okay.
as
So how much?
you guys are about to leave,
9.
Snake looks
Okay.
over and goes,
I'm. Is it just me, or am I supposed to be at the map, the big map?
"You are on the big map."
Okay.
Snake
That's fine.
Snake looks over and goes, "I'm gonna try and make my own way for a bit. I have a couple places that I need to check up on, and given the current circumstances, there are some people I need to make sure that are okay.
Are you heading into the peaks? To
No,
try and
not into the city.
Get your...
But I need,
I was going to say, if you're trying to get your granddad out, that might need all of us. Not granddad, your uncle, sorry.
you know where he is. If you are able to get him out, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to try and perform some surveillance and come back to you guys with any potential weaknesses or ways we can get into Falskatar.
Hey.
I'm more useful from a distance. I'll see what I can do. When I get information, I'll provide it back to you. But given how I am at the moment, I've got too much to think about. I'm also going to try and find Alika.
Our horse has taken our cart over to our other side, by the way. As we were taking off when we left, I telepathically told them to evac. So if you end up around there looking for surveillance, that's where they are.
Thank you.
A
Thank you.
question. The thing is still there, right? The keg of explosives.
Yes.
Whatever was in the cart is now with the horse in our side.
Good.
As when we left, Fulgrim had telepathically told the horse to circle around us to not encounter the remnants
You can
of the...
also still feel their presence, so they don't have any
Yeah.
sense of that they've been spotted.
Okay.
So,
I just can't communicate.
Snake is left as the lot of you take off, flying to the very top of the island. As you fly over Falskatar, you look down and see hundreds of people looking up. Unusual to see the Guardian Dragon outside of the Guardian's flight. And you see them watching you guys as you're flying. No, they can't see you guys. But another thing you also do see is a large number of guards mobilizing. You see a large numbers of bulwark fleet making their way down the mountain.
Lord.
Sweet, we're all considered terrorists by the government now. Perfect.
After a while, you notice the air starts becoming very cold. And as
Fulgrim
a
is
large
gonna pull that cloak over them.
and as a large thick sheet a large thick veil of fog seems to drift apart, you guys see the openings of a large cave at the very peak of the mountain. The dragon suddenly swoops down to land as you are taken to Aklavir's Hollow. Final location on the map I haven't revealed.
Ooh.
Although you've referenced several times, just never actually put the name up there because you've not been there yet.
Yes. As you guys land, Aklavir lowers his wings so you guys can get down. And looks over before moving to kind of sit down at the edge, at the entrance of at the entrance of the mountain pass, or the mountain's cave. Let's get some different music on. There's no map for this area. Here it is. What was that for?
That's what I'm messaging you.
Okay. As you all land, suddenly the cold wind of the mountain suddenly brushes past you. Give me a quick second.
Run, go grab a snack real quick.
Of course.
Kind of fancy a bowl of cereal.
Can I go to the store for like 15 minutes and get a gun?
Yep, we'll take a quick little break. Just as a
Okay, I had a feeling there would be.
That's the break.
We're back. There we go.
Sausage, my food will be done in 7 minutes. My mum actually beat me to it. She knew I had
Oh, I
sausages.
just realized Alex's name was showing up.
Is she also hungry?
Probably.
So, as the dragon takes their time to rest, they kind of look over. None of the city is safe for you all at this point. My personal opinion would be a lot of you to take the time and leave the island. Given the turning of the tides and your general aptitude from what I've seen, I can't imagine that you would all consider leaving. So you're free for the rest for this point to take some time to rest at the Hollow.
That would be greatly appreciated.
I mean, I don't have a boat, and I kind of promised a good number of people off the island.
It does sound like quite the predicament.
You can always try to get back.
Yeah, but I refuse to leave them on an island with these psycho. Fuck! I can't do Bartholomew right now. I refuse to leave them on the island with these psychopaths.
I think we're in a bit too deep to consider bailing now.
Hmm.
We have to see
They did
this
say there
through.
was Bulwark on like every island, so.
Well, I suppose you've all made your choice, and I can respect that. From all that I've heard of you, you all are generally good people. I wouldn't have come out of my way to save you all if you hadn't. I overheard about something like this potentially happening. I wish I could have been there to stop it in time, but it appears I was unsuccessful.
Yeah, it appears you've gotten a few scuffles of your own. Or was that just old battle damage when you arrived?
Can't really say. I'm assuming you're referring to what happened to my tail.
I was more so referring to the fact that it looked like you'd been through more than a few clashes with all the different scales missing from your chest, or was that clash just a lot harder than it seemed?
Probably battles from the past. I don't remember too many specifics. I'd rather not talk about it. But, you shouldn't really be focusing on me. It's more the predicament you all are in. Like I said, the city is no longer safe for you all. Best bet is to hide with any allies you may have acquired. After all, the climate up here is not exactly most suitable for most people. For me, I don't really have much of a problem to it, but
Angus is chilling.
yeah, you
Inca feels at home right now.
It's a little bit colder than you normally used to, but yeah, you're fine. And Silver Dragon's lair is going to be absolutely Baltic, especially especially of an ancient Silver Dragon.
It big.
Suppose you all have some questions. So
What took you so long?
Gale.
it kind of just
Nice.
looks towards you.
Christ, we're lucky he even knew what happened. I mean, the only person even mildly as perceptive as Aklavin is probably Alda, because they spotted us as we were sneaking out of the peaks the first time we weren't meant to be there.
Yeah, well, this one's supposed to be smart, so.
Now that's just rude.
I invited you into my home, saved your life, and yet you would choose to insult me. You are very bold.
No,
Gale, I'll give you that.
just making conversation.
It's a good day of conversation. Relax. I'm pulling your leg.
Fulgrim's helmet is turning red, not because it is spontaneously actually, no, it is heating up from raw embarrassment. Gale's
on my
existence.
jeans.
You've seen how I talk.
Yeah, but you need to realize Fulgrim is a lawful paladin in front of a lawful dragon, and Fulgrim
I believe
has
in
a crush.
equality. I believe in
Fulgrim has a-
equality. So fuck
Fulgrim
you.
has a crush on metallic dragons.
Fun fact, Silver Dragons are not lawful, they're neutral.
Oh, they're neutral. I mean, Fulgrim is also partially neutral, so the point is, Fulgrim has a crush on metallic dragons, and that's why they're embarrassed, specifically.
Like I said, I'm guessing you all have questions. I'm willing to answer some of them, but probably best to not linger for too long up here.
It's only a bit cold up here, but I get your point. It's not just
You can
that.
drop me off in my pack.
Best I don't fly around too much, it will draw too much attention to you all.
Oh, damn.
I'm quite large. I do kind of catch the eyes when I'm flying. Not exactly the most stealthy of approaches.
Not to mention, Aklavin is kind of a celebrity. When
you-
Aklavin flies, people's jaws drop.
Can you polymorph?
Yes I can.
He's a dragon gale. Can't all of them do that?
Don't know.
Not all of them, actually. That's a misconception. Us, metallic dragons are a lot more... Well, we can do it a lot more naturally. Silver dragons, like me, appear to be the best at it. yet, but I know there are some types of dragons that are naturally also pretty good at polymorphing. Green
I
dragons in
know that-
particular like to hide in plain sight.
I know that
You're the
steel
black dragon you
dragons,
saw?
before they went extinct, liked to just roam around as humans a lot and just chill in castles, from what I heard.
The
I
black
heard
dragon.
Like that too.
No, steel dragons, they just like
No,
to hide
oh,
from
that was
what I
what
heard.
Inca said. Like,
Oh,
"Did
I
you
didn't
see the
hear you,
black
sorry.
dragon I saw.
I saw of one, yes. Yeah, I saw it fleeing from the island. It's strange that I didn't notice it appear, though.
That may have been us.
Hmm.
When we
It's
when
dangerous
we
letting a black dragon wander. Though
we
Either that
Yeah.
or that, but
Pretty much anything bad or strange is related to us at this point.
it was in a
not by
cave
choice.
under the
Sometimes by choice.
forest that when we had lifted the enchantment off of it that was keeping things locked in there. It promptly fucking skedaddled for lack of a choice. We did speak to it. It didn't kill us, and we didn't kill it on the terms of no matter who won, it wouldn't have been pleasant.
Mhm.
And probably would have promptly died afterwards of dead injuries. So we kind of had a truce to not murder each other.
bargaining with a black dragon. That's surprisingly even more impressive. They don't tend
Well,
to take prisoners very often.
They
Much
they've
less
been locked
bargain
in a
with
cave.
mortals.
It had been locked in that cave for as long as seemingly the enchantment keeping things in that forest had been there. I'm gonna be real. It probably just saw us as a chance to break the enchantment and get the fuck out, and I don't really blame it. And at least two of us probably would have died fighting it. So, if we did try to kill it, so
Well, it was a wise decision. Though, could cause you some problems later on.
yeah.
I apologize, I'm a bit lost for words. Don't really know what else to say. I don't really talk to people in this form very often. It's been
I noticed.
I mean,
it's been a good while. Normally a lot more charismatic than this, but current circumstances have had me, well, a lot on my mind.
Faulty coming up with excuses for not knowing what to say.
It's not an excuse.
Or not.
It's accurate. Apologies, Listen, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. If you do plan on combating the Obsidian Eye, then you'll need to be aware of what they're hunting.
yeah, they were unnecessarily vague with us about that, no matter how much we tried to probe them or
I
trick them
mean-
into telling us.
We kind of know. They want to get
We
the
roughly know,
feather,
but
feather thingy and then
They,
kill Jara.
to,
I also want to know who their members are.
they
That's
we know
what
who
they're
their
up
members
to.
are. We've seen their card.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, but,
I wasn't aware exactly what they were planning on doing with that feather. Things are a lot more dire
I
than
guess you don't know.
things are a lot more dire than expected. Then.
So long as they don't tickle your ears, it's fine.
Regardless, they're after the feather of the phoenix, and if they're planning on using it to wipe out Jara, and
After Hooligan.
I say that again.
They're after Hooligan.
After Hooligan. Oh god. If they're planning on obtaining it, they'll need to acquire something else.
Yeah, I see why we didn't. I see why we didn't have the Hooligan roll during that fight.
You should.
Got jumped.
I know where the feather of the phoenix is located.
Where
Mhm.
Deep in a secluded section of the plane of fire. Its location has been hidden. However, there is an object designed with the purpose of accessing the area it's stored in. But that object was sealed away long ago. Picture it as more of like a planar key. It's possible that the Obsidian Eye are aware of its... most likely aware of it. It's known as the shifting... I'm sorry, go ahead. What do you say?
I just said, so we have to get there first.
Correct. The item's known as the Shifting Stone. It's stored deep below... Well... Deep below is a bit of an understatement. It's stored in a chamber in the core of the mountain. A chamber which has since been sealed.
Let me guess, dwarves?
It's been a long time since it was sealed. But yes, it was originally sealed by the ancient dwarves. Though, it was so long ago that probably only some of the oldest people would ever even remember it. Heck, it took me a few seconds to even remember where it was. I've been alive for a very, very long time.
There are a lot of ways to get inside this mountain. So I guess
That's all I can really
idea would be to...
That's all I can really tell you. I should advise not to sort out the feather at the phoenix. Items that powerful are best left buried. But if you intend on stopping the Obsidian Eye from obtaining it, your best bet is to destroy the Shifting Stone. That way there's no way of getting into the Plane of Fire, or at least that specific section of it, without incredible difficulty. To do that, you need a magical item of at least somewhat equivalent power to destroy it.
How
something very...
How rare of an item would you say? Well, there maybe something. I take it more than your average common magic item, or even an uncommon one that you could find. What rare, very rare, could even be legendary. How?
I'd say something very rare would probably do the job. Maybe. Either way, you require a very large amount of magic power to destroy it. Though that much I can't exactly help with. I have a lot of magic power myself, but none of it's particularly designed to destroy stuff. That's all I can really tell you.
Well, I guess we know what we're doing today.
Sorry, best bet is
Overthrowing the
either
government?
outright destroying it or making it so difficult to get that it's not viable anymore.
It's already in the core of the mountain. If that's not enough to deter thieves, then there's no place on this plane that could
I mean,
deter a thief.
inside a mountain isn't exactly the safest when the mountain's covered in caves.
That's arguable, but still. Probably just best we blow it up.
Before you go, know this. It's my position as guardian to protect the people of this island. You guys have fought to save it on a number of occasions. So you can consider me an ally. But be aware. There are dangerous threats to this island that are even potentially beyond my ability. So be aware. There are some situations fighting will not exactly be the best solution. Especially with threats so deeply connected to the kingdom.
What does the kingdom, what's the rulers know about this?
What do you mean? Exactly.
The noble, the one in the citadel, the one in the castle.
Are you talking about
What do they
Giasakia, or whatever his name is? I didn't pronounce that correctly.
Who, sorry?
Gale's talking about the king, whose name...
Gaius Archaea.
Oh, I was close. I said Gaius, not Gaius. Oops.
Gaius. So what were you asking in regards to him?
If they know anything, if they think they know anything.
If the king knows anything about their plan?
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, the king is being kept in the dark about this.
So
Victor's done very well to make sure that this stays quiet. I only really found out about the Obsidian Eye fairly recently. Before it was just rumors. Unconfirmed stories. But I recently became aware of some of their activities firsthand. I saw it as a threat.
I assume the king will be of no help.
It would be a good well, getting to the king is difficult, especially with Victor's proximity.
We can just fall off the mountain.
I'm quite sure that would kill you.
Not with
That is a small price to pay.
I mean, you're supposed to be a bird.
We'll just have to revive whoever the heaviest person is after the impact.
Well, if you're particularly interested in invading the kingdom from above, that's not actually a particularly bad idea. Though,
I mean,
you can drop us. You can drop us there.
you guys.
you would
You got-
lose
you
your
would
element
not.
of surprise in that given situation.
We have fear. Don't worry.
I mean,
You're there anyway.
there's probably a lot of guards there, but there's not really anything stopping anyone from going up the backside of Osgadar.
And can anyone actually fight against a dragon?
Yes, there are several that could be a considerable threat.
Okay, but
The mage you met before. He's a master of evocation. He could be a substantial threat to me.
we have our own mage friend.
I can counterspell myself, but
Plus, they have that poison.
you're talking about Tolerant.
The one with the floating castle? The
Yes.
floating citadel? Uh-huh.
Tolerant doesn't tend to get involved in matters like this. He prefers to stay out of it.
Well,
Also,
he's
it's
The kingdom stay out of his business. They stay out of his. They stay out of his.
well,
He
he's
stays out of theirs.
well, his island is about to get shitted on, so
It's not
that's
his
not
island.
really.
How?
I
That's
mean,
the island he's
he's-
next to.
It's not his island. His
Fair.
island. He has his own island that floats about a couple hundred feet above this one. He technically, you could argue, isn't
Fair.
even a citizen of this island.
He's just above it.
That is fair.
Like how flying over a country doesn't mean you're in that country.
If you could convince him to help you, then that could work. But he is stubborn when it comes to matters such as this.
I feel like Azeroth would probably be a better bet. And plus, he's, into that necromancy stuff. He could probably call up an army if he tried hard enough.
Azeroth. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh, you knew Bite Squad as well?
I did. I trained one of them personally. One known as Kepask.
I don't know anyone.
Who?
I mean,
Forge wouldn't know any of their names, so I guess he
there's
just nod.
this one's master. There's the one that's gone down the hill. There's Isolaf that we've met. There's who else is there? I mean, there was Don. Is that what is that his lizard name?
You
was that his name? When he was a
Do you
lizard?
remember from you were there, weren't you,
lizard,
DJ?
I believe the lizard folk did tell us.
Yeah,
that
they did. The Capask is the name of the Capask Reloir is the name given to Don
That was
after proving
because-
himself worthy.
Yeah, Dawn was the name that I think Azeroth canonically gave them, because I think that was who we decided who actually his first named Dawn.
Yeah, that sounded about right.
And then it was when they came back after like saving, like doing all the combat, came back to their tribe beat the fuck out of the elder, and they were named Kapask.
No, it was beat the fuck out of the current chieftain, and
Yeah, that's right.
then immediately left.
Beat
After
the fuck
receiving
out
their
of the
name.
Went back and beat up all the old people.
trained under dragon.
No. They that was before they trained into the dragon. They went,
I know.
beat the crap out of the other, and then trained.
Yeah,
into
that's
the
what I
dragon.
said.
Oh, I
Yeah,
misheard
that's
you.
what I said.
Yeah.
I
I said
assume
he
they
walked up
also-
and beat the fuck out of the chieftain, left, trained under dragon.
You forgot the part. Beats the fuck out of the leader, leaves, heads
Beats
to Mount
the
Warlock,
fuck
beats
out
the
of
fuck out of
Warbash.
Warbash,
Oh yeah, beats the fuck out of Warbash, leaves, goes trains
Probably eat
under
a few
dragon.
people.
So what you're saying is you trained the big lizard guy who we saw in the painting in Arboside with what's his face, Alba.
There were multiple big lizard guys in that painting.
The biggest lizard guy. Do I have to be specific? The one that was like dumb face staring and looked like he was staring at something behind the painter, probably a piece of meat.
Probably the painter.
Correct. I was one of the ones who trained him, but I was not the one suited to train him. That was an old friend of mine. Dragon by the name of Otakaris. He was the one most suited to train Dom. As you
Is he
call
one of the
him.
other Guardian dragons?
Correct. Guardian Dragon of Aurora.
We have to go to a different continent now, to a different island now.
Not yet. We have.
Because we have to do it. I refuse to go through this campaign without doing the Don Lizardman side quest.
I would advise approaching Aurora, at least at this given time. A tyrant has taken up root there.
He is one of the other. He's equivalent to the current Black Minister. He's equivalent to Victor.
Yeah, the other guy we have to kill at some point.
Fulgrim pulls out
Hold
that
on.
locket and waves it up, and
It
then
was about,
shows it.
Aklavir was about to say, hold on, can you repeat that? But then stops mid-sentence as you show him the amulet.
This one's Victor. This one, and Fulgrim's gonna point towards. Which one? You did tell me before, Sal. He points towards one of these other three. I'm assuming
I'm sorry.
this one is the one who's currently in Alvora. They had someone even stronger than them with them when I saw them 400 years ago, when they came to this island when it was still a peninsula as opposed to an archipelago. But
That is most troubling indeed.
that means there's
I
at
wasn't
least-
aware that Victor had connections to the Tyrant of Ice. Yes, I can confirm that that man is indeed the Tyrant of Ice.
And then these two, I assume, if we're going to go off a pattern so far, granted with not much data, but if one is here and one's in Alvora, you can assume these other two bastards are probably in Calcestra and Zulon, if I could make an educated guess.
Victor's got infiltrators. Did you say they worked for someone, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone arguably more powerful, not that I have a fucking clue, and either way, this is information that is 400 years out of date, as of when I saw this.
That's particularly worrying.
Victor working for
Victor is the minister.
God.
Victor appears to have a pact with the Devourer or the Corruptor, of whichever name you want to go with. Both are actually
The one he used
named that
anyways.
used. So whichever you want to
Corruptor.
prefer. The
What's
Great
this?
Devourer and the Great Corruptor. That's who he's got a pact with, Victor has.
I can't say I've heard of that before. Strange. Sounds familiar, but
Big purple eye, floating. That ring a bell?
I see a shiver go down Aklavir. Very
I'm guessing
I'm guessing
briefly.
we're talking about the Great
I'll
Corruptor.
take
But
that as a yes.
as they did, they say no.
Oh, also, Salty.
Can't
you
say
forgot
can't
to
say I've
mention
ever
the
heard of
box.
them.
Are you sure? No. It utilizes graviturgy. He tried to put me through the floor when I confronted them face to face.
No, I'm pretty sure I would have remembered something like that.
I made a blood donation.
You what?
You made a what?
When we were with the hags.
Hags.
Me and Alaka both made a blood donation to it.
the area we said we lifted the spell over the shit. I keep forgetting. the name of the
Oh
forest.
yes, no, I remember now. I remember hearing about that. Oh, funny enough, Toleran was in fact telling me about it.
Also, Salty, speaking of, you never did the thing with the box.
I will. Give me time. Once conversation
Okay, I thought
finishes, we shall do the box.
You brought it up like it was gonna like happen at that moment. Like the second you said it, and then you just haven't done it yet. I'm so curious.
I'll say this now. As you start thinking back to the village, you remember you have that strange box.
Yeah, I got this thing. Bartholomew reaches into the bag and pulls out the box.
And as you do, and as your hands touch it, it starts to glow.
I'm making a dexterity saving throw. It's going to explode.
Oh, that's new.
That was with this. If that means anything.
That magic. That's very familiar magic. Come to Venkovet, you have his scent.
Oh, you're talking about that like wizard guy?
Are you talking about Ankari?
Yeah, that guy.
Yes, you have his scent.
Oh yeah, I have one of his spells.
We recently went into what was left of his dimension that had formulated itself, the rift, and closed it down.
Octavia's eyes suddenly widen as you mention.
There was a dragon that was infused with the chaotic energy of his pocket dimension. We may or may not have killed it.
Wait, I have a question. Is it a dragon or a wyvern?
It was a dragon.
It was a dragon.
Okay.
There was a wyvern, but that one also died.
Yeah, that one died in dawn.
From whatever that mildly insane dragon was speaking about, it seemed to have been Ankari's drake that absorbed all of the energy from a fuck-off crystal and hatched itself in as a new prismatic young dragon, so we fucking murdered it.
That's terrifying to think of.
We actually have its scales, about 20 of them.
The fact that Impulse started to make a resurgence is concerning to say the least. But you said you put a stop to it, right? Please tell me
yes.
you said you put a stop to it.
Yes, the big fucking crystal that the Drake's rebirth egg was on top of, what seemed to be a spectre of Ankari, came out of it. He killed the dragon that used to be his Drake, and then used the remaining energy of the crystal to collapse what was left of the dimension, because I think he felt really bad for his granddaughter, who was with us at the time. And then gave a node of that power to Bartholomew.
After all that he's been through, his spirit still can't his spirit still can't be left at rest unless he's still worrying about his granddaughter. That's very unball for him. But I do genuinely thank you all for allowing an old friend to finally get to lay to rest.
I found the fucking forbidden pop rocks, silica gel pellets.
Yo, I got some of them as well. Do you want to
forbidden pop rocks.
Let's go.
Those are only technically edible, and that you won't die.
So,
I'm not encouraging you.
Bartholomew, make me an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
Also, how do I spell this?
Definitely magic.
The dragon.
Words assist with
Oh,
that.
yeah, the one that's trained Don that was now mentioned by...
Votokaris.
Yeah, how the fuck do I spell that? So I'm
Let's get
adding
the
notes.
actual spelling.
Sorry, I'm making notes. Thank you.
You know, I just realized Enka probably looks like the best snack for Dawn.
Oh, so it's OUS.
O-U-S.
Oops.
There we go. That's a strange box that you have there. It's very... Do you mind if I have a look at it?
Yeah, sure. Bartholomew hands over the box.
No doubt about it. This is Ankari's seal. At least seems to be a rather powerful one indeed. Where did you find this?
It was with the witches.
Huh.
This was with the hags next to this locket.
That's
It was
strange.
in the Village of Hope.
I remember Ankari was always carrying this box around with him. Strange that it would end up there.
Next to a locket of victors in the Village of Hope.
Hags do like to gather things that they see as potentially magically powerful. It's possible that they stumbled upon this thing.
I mean, this thing and this locket, and Fulgrim's going to point
Alexa,
out his
lights on.
Bartholomew.
Okay.
What?
So I was telling the lights on.
What happens if you open the box?
Did it trying to speak?
Train of thought's gone, never mind. It's all gone. Fucking,
you-
I got so
what were you
caught off
saying?
guard by Alexa turn lights on that my brain went, huh? Because he decided to say that
But
right
lights
in the
on.
I
middle
don't
of
know
things.
why I said that in Aclavir's voice.
I was so fucking confused. I was like, wait, the
Somebody has
dragon
the voice
has an Alexa.
on.
I was speaking.
Yes, the dragon
in,
has an Alexa now.
in character, you said Alexa lights on, and you just fucked my brain sideways. So I was like, wait, the dragon has an Alexa?
That's
You
so
don't
funny.
know.
I
You
don't
don't
know
know.
why I said that in his voice.
Alexa's just a little kobold that just ran over and is like screwing in a light bulb.
I don't care about just ran over a little torch. I mean, it is currently the middle of the night.
I love it.
Alexa,
Um,
Alexa, the
It's actually the speech component for a glyph of warning he's got that just casts
I
lights.
think I just found my kobold Sona. Alexa.
It is canon now.
I think you might give Alika
yeah,
you
yeah.
might give Alika a conniption.
Why?
Funny.
oh no,
Okay, Alex or
Alex is a new
Alika?
character.
Both of them.
Both of them, okay. I don't know why that would give them a conniption. Hold on, this is untold lore.
So it always used to be hate being called Alika. And having a little dragon running around being called Alika, being called Alexa is funny.
Yeah, what happens if you open the box?
Let's see, so let's get them to roll a Arcana check.
It goes off like a bomb. The dragon or oh, the
15.
dragon.
You kind of look it over. There's a very powerful seal on this. Whatever's
You're a
contained
powerful drag.
whatever's contained within it is definitely been protected for a reason. And yes, I'm indeed a powerful dragon, but if Ankari sealed it, he must have done it for a good reason.
We're just gonna give her a crack at it now.
Oh god.
But this is gonna have, because I'm gonna be using my last flash of genius of the day. This is going to have a +9 on it.
Oh,
Hang on.
so
I hit the button correctly.
he puts the box back down on the floor, and Avocus and 4 just runs over, Gremlin grabs it. As I will say one
Okay, so that's
thing,
gonna have
as it
21
leaves
on it.
Bartholomew's hands, the glow fades.
21.
Well, I got a
But
21.
it doesn't fade after it own. Sorry, it glows again while being in the hands of Aklavir. But as it's given to Forge, the glow fades.
Aklavir, can you cast a similar spell to the one that Bartholomew got from Ankari?
No, but I've been around Ankari enough that some of his magic possibly rubbed off on me.
They also don't
Possibly.
know.
Look at the
They
box,
also
it's not
wouldn't know
glowing
what
anymore.
the spell is, by the way.
You know, that's a point, but Fulgrim wouldn't have thought of that, I won't be real. They're a bit...
Is-
They're currently in awe of the
No,
fact that
he's aware of the spell you mentioned, as it's a spell Ankari created themselves.
Does the glow fading affect Forge's 21 Arcana at all, or does it fade really fast?
It fade as it starts to fade. You do get a glimpse that, though it is a 3-part enchantment, it would take a good amount of time to break each layer. Whatever it is, whoever this Ankari was, definitely did a lot to try and seal this box. And you're not sure if there's anything else tied to this box's seal. As you can feel...
You should not open this
Actually,
box.
no, on a 21, you can feel various fluxes of different schools of magic within the box, and within the seal itself. You're not entirely sure what would happen if you tried to remove it layer by layer.
We should not open this. That's what I got from that.
Says
It's
who?
impressive, but I feel like opening this would probably not be a good thing, and if it would be a good thing, it would be a very violent good thing.
I will state another thing, though. Gary was one to hide some of it, to keep a lot of his most precious magical items heavily protected. It might be one of his ways to protect one of his more powerful magic items.
Alright, I know
But
what
it
I'm
also
doing.
could be a double-edged sword. Be
It
aware,
could very well be the item itself.
Ankari was a brilliant man, though he was quite mad.
Well, I know what my plan is now.
Oh, Christ. Okay,
Bartholomew
Bartholomew.
goes off to the corner, opens the box, levels the entire mountain.
Bartholomew
Bartholomew-
opens the box, and then the fucking things from, what are they called? Hellraisers just to pull, like 4 of them just pull up around Bartholomew, stick them in chains, and you open the box.
No. Bartholomew opens the box and it's just
Hellraiser
fucking-
comes out.
In the back of their head, they just hear Ankari going, "Did you just open my box of carbon monoxide?"
Theoretically, how do we close it?
Bartholomew manifests a phone. Hello, Ankari. Hypothetically, if I did open your box of carbon monoxide, how would I close it?
Tolerant and Aclavia opening a box of carbon monoxide.
Why is that just so funny to me? Like, no, it's Bartholomew is sitting there with their face being blown by it, like how, like, fucking Patrick's hilarious.
Tolerant, we opened up the box of carbon monoxide. Theoretically, how would we close this?
Tolerant, we opened Ankari's box of carbon monoxide. Theoretically, how would we close it? Bartholomew's just in the background with their face as if they're going like 110-mile-an-hour wind. Just looking into the box.
Face outside of a car window, and it's just...
That's what I'm getting at.
So, Ankari looks over.
Sorry, wow, he's back from the dead.
As I say,
Why is this so fucking cute. What the fuck?
What?
Sorry, I'm drawing a kobold and it's coming out really cute.
Oh. Aclavia looks over and goes, I'm rather tired. I apologize. Is there anything else you guys need? I'm going to go take a rest. But before I leave, are there any other questions I can answer?
How you get so big?
Oh, chuckles.
How you
Age.
get so big? Congrats.
Age, food, and, well, a lot of battle.
I,
Get on that thing.
The role of a protector comes with a heavy cost.
You clearly have some very good eyes. Can I ask one favor of you?
Of course.
Are you right now? If from where like we are, is Aclavia able to see down the mountain? Like, would they be able to, or is it like too cloudy?
Well, he kind of looks... I could give it a try. What am I looking for?
Hey, does it look like there's any groups of people mobilizing either towards the Rusty Glaive? We left a friend down there. And while I feel he'll beat everyone, that's kind of what I'm worried about. They could send an army after him, and he'd probably kill them all, but that's the problem. That's a lot of ruckus.
Give me a minute.
And also,
He gets
if
up...
there's anybody...
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. And if there's anybody moving towards the Yarrow Clinic, I'm worried that Alton might be been associated with this just through spending too much time around me.
I doubt they would be moving in on these people that quickly. I think they've initially
Just check
just
on the
started...
box,
They've
too, to
initially
make sure.
probably only just started the manhunt phase.
Actually.
So you're checking on the box, Forge.
Oh no, I was gonna. Nah. I mean, I probably should. Forge should probably be looking at this box.
You can
I guess
you can understand that
yeah.
Bartholomew needs to hold it for you to get a better look.
Bartholomew's being forced to hold the box now.
Bartholomew is holding the box like flat pond.
Holding it in front of Forge so she can.
I gotta go get my dog!
No worries. Foggle.
Speaking of a dog, mine just shoved his entire body into my room, and he is prancing over right now.
As Aklavir makes his way over to the edge of the cliff, as he looks down, you watch all the fog around you suddenly completely dissipate, leaving a large aurora borealis in the lights in the skies above the island.
Aurora Borealis, located entirely within your kitchen.
Located entirely within your mountain. Yes. As he...
Aklavir, an Aurora Borealis located entirely inside of your hollow.
Yes.
I can
Yes.
see it.
Yes. Good ending.
Oh damn, dog. We can't open this box with magic? Alright, just give it to Dawn for an hour. Dawn suplexes the box to open it.
That's actually really low. That's really low. Aklavir looks down.
Dragon's afraid of heights.
I don't see anyone mobilizing in that general direction. Guard patrols around the city are rather light.
Probably because the Obsidian Eye used that weird ability they've got. I've noticed a lot of their members, when we knock them out, tend to either turn into your average bandit, or the higher ranked ones actually tend to be members of the Bulwark. Whether they were willing or not seems to be a different question.
Let's try holding as well.
That might be why the guard patrols are so light. They might have pulled a lot of the guards off using whatever magic they're using to influence them.
Well, I can see a large number of guards have mobilized into wagons and are currently making their way down to the Redwood Forest.
Shit, they're probably heading...
They're probably looking for you all.
Yeah. Does Arbor look safe? They haven't gone to...
I can't imagine they'd take any interest in Arbor.
They best not fight
Oh,
my
good.
back.
That might actually be your best bet to hide.
You got a house there and everything.
I sent the horse to our house already. He's well, I keep calling him a horse because from everyone's perspective he is. He's actually a celestial I made a pact with to become my horse. The Find Steed spell is very cool. I must admit, he's a very nice celestial.
Kind of weird that we own a house that we've been in exactly once.
No, we've been in it a few times.
I'm going to
Or
do
there's
you
no
all a
recollection of
favor.
those times.
As you guys begin making your way down,
Lexi has no recollection of these times. We have a house.
Yeah, we have Bite Squad's house. It's still technically legally owned by Izaroth, though, so... Like...
Oh, so the Bulwark wouldn't even know.
I'm going to part.
Yeah.
I'm going to part the winds as you guys are making your way down the mountain. It should make traversing further down some of the more colder parts more easier for you.
That would be very pleasant.
This entire section of the mountain is part of my domain, and that's under my control.
An
Sorry.
expansion.
You try
Sorry,
so
I
hard
had
not to say it.
Sorry, I started morbid.
It's all it's part of my territory. It's all under my control.
Hang on, I'm gonna let my dog out.
Benefits of having a lair. But unless there's anything else you need, I'm going to get some rest.
You need it. It's going to be a long walk. And I'm still very reasonably fucked up. Oh well.
There's a hut just a bit further down. An old friend of mine, Terrence, lives there. He's almost a part mountain Sherpa. I guess that's the best way to describe him. He maintains a number of the mountain's paths.
Like a man named Terrence.
He's also one of the people that advise others not to make their way towards my lair. Not out of the fact that I don't want to see people, it's more the fact that path up is rather treacherous, unless I'm actively controlling it.
Yeah, that just seems like trying to approach your lair when you're not letting people through that area. It's just a fast track to get frostbite.
More than frostbite, there's a constant blizzard surrounding this place.
Bro, you just need a word of power to just constantly shout every 2 seconds.
Fus Roda!
No, not that one.
Oh.
If you remember.
No, that's
No,
speed.
that's the.
That's extreme speed.
I forget what it is.
I haven't actually played much.
I think I say something like that.
There.
I don't remember
for
the name, but
context.
it's not World.
It's Clear Skies, and I know that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that.
Right. Is there anything you guys would like to do at Aklovir's Hollow before making your way back down the mountain?
I ask if there's anything that they can give us as support.
Look over. I don't exactly.
So do you got any magic items at all?
Surprisingly, I don't exactly actually collect too much.
Mm.
I don't even have a horde. What a loser.
I have a couple of things around, but
Shock me.
Salty.
a lot of the hoard I keep. Or are not exactly. Oh,
I mean, art and shit. That's what it is. And shit.
oh, little guy.
Oh,
So cold.
it's a little guy, so boy.
As he looks over, a lot of the hoard I tend to keep are not exactly things you would be able to physically own. Oh, I do have
Yeah,
a
but
good
you
amount.
must
I
imagine-
do have a good amount of gold, but it's more memories that I keep. People that I hold close to me. Mementos that I received from treasured friends.
I have something that might be of interest to you then. If Fulgrim's gonna pull out the chaotic insight. That chaotic insights book was Ankari's book, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Fulgrim's gonna pass that to Aklavir. I have a feeling you might want to keep this then.
Kari's journal.
I haven't read it. I opted not to. It's someone's journal.
You truly have my thanks. That's a very special book to have. It's a detailing of Ankari's journeys throughout the places he visited. It would be a useful thing to have, as it includes his journeys throughout the three various islands. Well, the 3 other islands. It doesn't really have much information about this one, but it does have information in regards to Kilkestra, Aurora, and Zulon. If you truly wish to give it to me, I'm incredibly thankful.
I mean,
suppose I could theoretically make a copy of it, but I'd have to
It's a big book, it would take you a good while.
hold on to it for a while.
I don't see why we couldn't. We're going to be on the island for a while, and we have one of our party members is a Kenku. They are rather good at describing things. If you wouldn't mind us reading it to get the useful information of the other islands, then
Of course,
before we leave, we
of
can
course.
hand it to you.
Tell you what, if you did truly plan on giving it to me, then give it to me next time we meet. I guarantee you that this will not be the last time we meet.
Not even close.
We'll make sure to have everything we need scribed out of it by then. And then it is yours. Oh, it's already yours.
You're more than welcome to come up to this peak anytime you feel like you need counsel.
Do we get a free pass from the blizzard?
Of course.
No. We have to walk through it completely.
When you guys get up
unprepared.
here, if provided I'm there, I'll sense your appearance and turn off the blizzard.
Shit has an on switch?
I can control the winds around this place. I can turn
Giant
it off and
light
on as I
switch.
please.
Alright.
Now.
Well, we should let you sleep after you.
Yes, your company is most pleasant, but I am very tired.
I
Plus, we
hope.
have plenty of money to get from Tolerant.
Yeah, problem with that. That's currently in the Rusty Glaive, and the only thing standing between it being seized by the Obsidian
I
Eye
don't think
Toleran has
Well,
set it to the Rusty Glaive.
If Tolerance
I mean,
is the place
he
you
said
want
he
to go
would.
to,
But he's probably... He kind of observes a lot of stuff.
Hold
from
on.
what-
if Tolerance is the place you want to go to, I can actually help you out with that.
I mean, it would help us bypass the outskirts of Falskatar, and then we could take the other route off of the mountain down towards our side without being spotted.
Come
by
with me
guards.
to the back of the cave.
Do you have one of his cool teleport circles back
I do.
here? That is fucking awesome.
You can get here, and I can get to him. So,
Would that mean
that's
if we did
useful.
need to come to you for counsel, we could go to Toleran as to not draw attention to your mountain pass?
correct.
And therefore people wouldn't suspect that since we are technically criminals right now, we're conspiring with you. Because that could look really bad.
Yes,
I mean,
but
they
I
already know we're
will
conspiring.
warn you all. It is the middle of the night.
So
You might have to deal with a very groggy morning, early morning Tolerant.
I'm gonna scream the second
To
I
be
get
fair, we're all also very tired, and
It might actually be the safest place for you all to rest. I'm sure he won't mind.
at least pass out in his basement. That he
I,
probably doesn't have.
Not sure why I didn't suggest it earlier. It's only my circle itself is running a little low on energy. I need to top it up.
Is that something you do from your own Arcana reserve, or do you need to, like, get items?
It's
Just got-
something that Tolerant will need to do. I
Well, I
got
guess
a
possess.
next to it.
I guess the only. I possess meta magic. I am. A lot of my power comes from. Well, not. Well, I can't control meta magic like most sorcerers can. A lot of the. My magic comes from my very bloodline. It's not exactly something that can be transferred to a spell circle created by a wizard. It's not easily.
Well,
and
we can.
Tolerant doesn't like it. Doesn't like other people touching his teleportation circles.
That's fair. When we go through, I guess in the morning, I'll let him know for you. Saves you coming through and using even more of its power.
Yes. I'll tell you this now. Tolerant is a man you don't exactly want to piss off. Less of the fact that he's powerful, more of the fact that he's conniving when he's annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, even if he wasn't, just the fact he's powerful, scary enough, just for shits and giggles, he teleported off of his tower directly in front of our cart to say hello instead of walking down the stairs.
Ah, he got you with the odd dimension door, did he?
Yeah, it scared the living shit out of Snake.
Yeah, you should see what happens when a dragon uses dimension door.
I don't want to. I like my piss being in my bladder, preferably.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that from me. In fact, the only one that I am aware of that knows dimension door around here of draconic heritage is probably Illurum.
Alright, man.
How do I spell that?
I do it very fast.
How do I spell that?
Illurum's the one I always have to look up whenever I spell it. I-L-U-R.
Spell it phonetically and pretend that's how the name is spelled. That's what I do.
L-U-R.
It should get close enough, yeah. If you do
Like, I have Alkavir's name spelled completely wrong.
Aklavir.
Even though I have an example of it.
Aklavir.
Alkavir. Well, it's Alkavir in my notes, and it's going to stay that way.
Which island is he on?
She.
She. Oh, she. Sorry, I'm
She-
not good with the
Women.
She's in Calcestra. She's the gold dragon. She's the gold guardian dragon of Calcestra.
Oh,
Then, by order of, I guess you're not particularly aware of the names, there's Yarovak. There's Yarovak, the guardian dragon of Zulon. Though, they get really quiet for a second. Yeah.
I take it from that silence he's not very well, or she.
She's been missing for a very long time. She's been missing for over 50 years.
That's... How the fuck does an ancient dragon go missing? That's...
Not 50. I guess it's probably been more than... It feels like a much longer time than it's actually been. It's probably been more only like around 20. Well, time flows weird when you're this old. I guess you might know that
I
too
understand
well.
that.
You might. Do you have dementia?
Time perception.
No,
starting
I'm
to
just
think I do.
I'm just incredibly old. Time passes a lot differently for dragons than it does for normal people.
And
Dementia,
even
okay.
then, I'm gonna put it this way, once you get over 100 years old, time feels very strange.
But either way, 20 years is still a long time for a guardian dragon to be off that post. I've tried looking into what exactly happened to them, but well, for one, the people of Zulon aren't exactly the most welcoming, and two, I can't leave my post for very long.
If we hear anything, we'll let you know.
Yes, please do.
Question.
On top of
Why?
actually, on another point,
Why don't?
Votakaris is also another person that has also not been seen for very long.
Why are there guardian dragons in the first place?
He stops and just thinks for a minute. Huh.
Who decided there to be guardian dragons? Did you guys just decide? Oh yeah,
We
there
were
needs to
originally
be-
called here by Bahamut, but now that I always think about it, the reason for
never told you
why always eludes me. I just remember, we all just seem to remember him asking us to do it. Said we had to go deal with something, but for the life of me, I can't remember what that was.
I mean,
After that point, we kind of stuck around on the islands.
Was this-
The people were in dire need of protecting, and well,
was this before the land masses split, or was this when they were still whole?
What did you say?
Was this before the land masses split, or was this still when it was a peninsula as opposed to an archipelago?
The landmass is split.
Well, I assume that's what happened. This place used to be one big island, not four.
You sure?
5. I'm sure.
The entire time I've been here, it was a number of separate islands. I don't remember a time when it was split.
Or you're not that old.
No,
I thought they were never
I'm
spoiled.
over 600 years old.
How long have you
Baby
been here?
dragon then.
Say that again, Gail?
How long have you been here?
Huh. I can't remember the date when I arrived.
Well,
Dementia?
I guess it has been quite long.
Shenanigans are going on.
as far as I was aware, and I had been inactive for a long space between, these 4 islands, well, 1 island, well, 5 if you count Jada, 400 years ago. What happened in between then, I don't know. I may or may not have been dead. Effectively.
Well, I'm sorry I can't exactly help you with that. As far as I'm aware, the islands were always, as I said, islands. But, yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you there. Must have had
Ankari
some-
seemed to think that it was also 1 island at one point.
Yes, but Ankari also, well,
It's fucking insane, I'm aware.
it was crazed. He had a lot of strange premonitions.
You know, I'm starting to think this might, because some people have said yes, some people have said no. I'm starting to think this might just be what is it? The Mandela effect?
Could be.
Possibly.
We're just going to assume that there's a fucking Mandela effect in D&D now. Like,
Yeah,
there's just a
that's
guy
what
who
I
happens
was-
to
It's
also
just,
be
just like a
called
wizard.
Mandela. Yeah, it's just a wizard called Mandela.
He also wrote a catalogue which was soon deleted.
It is now canon, yes.
It's now canon. There is a wizard called Mandela. Hence why we can just call it the Mandela effect still.
Regardless,
Right.
yes, I must
Yes.
I must be going. You know what to do with the teleportation circle. Need
Oh,
need
yeah,
us over
I
to it in
figured
the
that
corner
one
of
out.
the room.
The
The cave's rather large, and you do see he is indeed lying in a large pile of gold.
Alright.
You do see arranged very neatly is a number of books, tomes, pictures, and various other knickknacks.
Can I try to look at some of the pictures as
You
we're
can see a
leaving?
very nice deep purple hat.
Snake.
Very deep purple
Yeah.
wizard's hat.
Do we recognize the hat?
It is exactly the same kind of color as the clothes that Ankari was wearing.
It's a very generic wizard's hat.
Can
Undefined.
I do a perception check to see if like any of the paintings have any figures that would be recognizable on them as we're leaving? That are like around his hoard.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Why?
All right. Okay.
Can you whisper me what I see?
No, I'll tell you. As you guys are all wandering around, you do see one picture that really does catch your eye. It is actually the picture of Bite Squad, with Alder standing there. But they're all standing in front of the statue of the Guardian Dragon. It seems to be a very different picture to the one you last saw.
What's changed?
It's just a different picture. They're standing in a different spot. This
It's
one,
they're
they're
in
actually
front of the-
they're actually standing in front of the statue of the Guardian Dragon.
Fulgrim's gonna look back right as we're about to leave. Alright, everyone, we need to be quiet
fact-
to not scare the shit out of Tolloin.
They also see a number of pictures with Alder in it.
I was about to comment on. Fulgrim's gonna turn back right as we're about to go onto the circle. I take it when I said that the only other person who's as perceptive as you, from what we've noted, I noticed was Alda. You seem to be good friends with him. You have a lot of paintings of him.
You could say that. Don't go mentioning that around too much, though.
Oh no, I wouldn't dare. I'd lobotomize myself before someone could scan my brain.
I tend to hold some possessions of his every now and then.
He seemed like a nice guy.
He is. At least tries to be.
Which one's Alder again?
Alda is the guy who, when we were sneaking out of the peaks, even though we all had like well over 20s,
Forge was
spotted
invisible.
us. Yeah, Forge was invisible. All of us had rolled like a minimum of 18. I think Snake had like a 33 because of Pass Without Trace, and Alda just saw all of us. He's the guy who he was also in the other campaign and interacted with Bite Squad as well.
He is the guy that saved you guys from Ankari before Ankari almost got
Right, that guy. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
that guy.
Thank you, Salty, for answering. Because, like, DJ answered, and I'm like, yeah, none of this is working.
None of this. Yeah, it's because I wasn't in that campaign. You need to realize.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I know.
no, no.
That's why I was confused why you were
I just know that he was in that campaign.
He
at
kind
some
of
point.
gives you a knowing glance.
Okay. And at this point, Fulgrim's going to step on before anyone else and present themselves as dignified and polite as possible as they teleport over to.
He's gonna feel you anyways.
Hmm?
He is a wizard.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why Fulgrim's going to try and make himself look as presentable and dignified, and more importantly, apologetic as they teleport.
As you guys walk in,
When Bartholomew teleports in, they're immediately gonna start, like, laughing.
as you guys warp in, you are warped into a dark room. And
New
all
one.
you can see is the low light of the moon, kind of just cresting out over the edge of Tolerance balcony. You're up in his study.
Okay.
Let's move the map.
We all need to be very
Very,
to not die.
very. He needed to be very quiet, and then both of you just loudly.
Maybe quiet's not the answer, but
chuckles.
non-threatening.
I sneeze
You're gonna
very
know we're
hard.
here either way.
Can I do a roll for sneeze?
Roll for sneeze.
Roll for sneeze. Roll for dad sneeze.
Oh my god!
Okay, what do I roll for that?
Constitution.
Roll me Constitution, yeah. There's a new woo!
across the island.
There's a new woo! Right there!
They
Shit,
saw
he's
it.
seen it.
Fuck, they found it.
It was exactly where where I moved the stream map, and it was just there.
Where's what?
There's a
That's-
new-
So we are
Where?
here in his study. Are we on the?
No,
we are on-
yeah, you guys are like...
Sorry, here.
sorry, let me
golden one.
zoom out. Yeah,
So I assume we're here.
yes, you're there.
So that's what the golden one was for.
The golden one's
I
just
think-
his general teleportation one.
Yeah,
Because that's
you can
also the one where you
start-
start... Yeah.
Yeah.
Or send Bite Squad to the...
It was also the one you guys stood on when you teleported into the forest.
Oh yeah, right. So
I have no recollection of that, but
Right.
go figure I was there.
After a few seconds, suddenly all the lights in the room just flash on.
I wonder why.
Ooh,
And
Right.
Tolerant is suddenly stood, like, here. As he suddenly flashes upstairs. Currently,
Hello, Tolerant.
currently in a dressing gown, hand outstretched, and you see a flash of dark green energy.
Forge accidentally screams high and draconic
Oh,
at the top of her bird lungs.
hello, Torin. This is awkward. So shall we explain in the morning?
by Alakir, it's the middle of the night!
We're sorry.
That was intentional. Don't worry.
How did you even get up here? Sorry. How did you even get up here?
Magic.
Teleporter.
Forward just points at the circle. Aklavir.
Dragon.
Magic.
You all met Akravir?
Oh, and
Ah.
by the way, his teleportation circle is running low on juice.
Okay, I might need to go deal with that at some point, but it doesn't explain I need to be having words about this. I was trying to sleep.
I'm
You're welcome.
very sorry.
Ah,
Can I make a
it's
performance check?
completely fine. It's you guys. I'm more than happy to accommodate. I needed to thank you all for the work you all did over the Impulse Rift. Elise told me everything about it when she came back. She's head back to her house now, but she
Did she
wanted
have
me
her
to.
house?
Yes, that was her house over by the Impulse Rift.
I see.
She wanted me to thank you all for everything you all did. And you will be happy to know that your money is here.
Knew it.
Not in the absolute shit show that you all caused in Falskatar.
That was not our fault.
Yep. It was 100% our fault.
No.
I wasn't aware of what exactly you all were up to. But
A lot.
jeez, please. Do you have any idea the amount of trouble you all are in? Not for
mean,
me.
Yeah.
Killing a public official, trying to kill a public official is very, very much frowned upon. If you hadn't done anything close to how much you've helped me, I would have considered turning you all in.
I mean, it was less because he was a public official, or more so because of what he is when he's not in public, but we do understand the consequences.
I
Well,
try
maybe
my
you did
best
killing
to
him.
get involved. I try to stick neutral to these things,
Yeah.
as I choose to not get involved with the politics of the kingdom that I am hosted to.
Yes. Again, sorry for coming here.
Still,
that
Having
Not
fugitives turn up at my upstairs room. Can't even say door because you ended up in my
Hence, no
study.
one will. Hence, no one will know that we are here.
I guess that's true.
I mean, we could always leave. through
No,
another
no,
circle.
you all are welcome
Go
here.
somewhere else.
But just
Yeah.
try not to draw too much attention. I owe you one, and I am not exactly a person that likes to, well, let his friends deal with stuff alone. So, what's the word? My casa, su casa?
They know
Speaking
Spanish.
a language that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Wow. That's
I
just,
think you mean-
that's just draconic now.
No. Everyone.
not.
Otherwise,
Damn, I'm
otherwise
so
everyone
glad-
knows Draconic.
what would Spanish be? Let's think.
I always feel like Draconic is actually oddly funny to be
I'd
Spanish.
say Draconic is closer to German. I always thought Draconic is more like German.
I always thought that German was more like Dwarvish.
Hang on, let me pull up the
No.
example words. From
I'll say
Draconic.
the like heavy Celtic is probably like
Not Welsh.
yeah. Oh, that's Welsh. What's the ancient Scottish language?
Gaelic? No,
Draconic is
Yeah,
that's
very
Irish.
much
that's Irish.
Irish is what Gaelic is what halfling is.
I can see that.
Let me pull up the languages. Let's go see which one's the closest to Spanish.
Oh no, they also spoke Gaelic. It was actually in fact Gaelic, but yeah, no, I guess that would make sense. Undercommon is just incomprehensibly Australian. It's just common, just said in,
Oh,
in
does
a
that
very
mean Rix is does that mean fucking Raz is Aussie?
yeah.
Alright, I now know the voice to give Raz.
I
Oh,
did just
God.
realize though,
No,
Earth
Drow.
does exist in the Forgotten Realms, so
Both
could just be
Drow.
Spanish.
Drow.
Earth does not. Earth exists in the Forgotten. What are you on about?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess yeah, because
Yeah,
you guys are on Toriel, so I guess it could be.
Yeah, we're on Toro. Earth would be very
Very
somewhere
far
else,
away.
but for a very old wizard, it would not shock me that he would, for some reason, know Spanish.
No, it's more just a figure of speech.
Your house,
It's
my
somewhere.
house.
Your house, my house. But regardless, you're all welcome here. I'm not going to turn you away. I guess you don't exactly have many other places you can go.
I think the best place we're going after this is we have Izaroth. Cedric gave us Izaroth's house in Arbourside, since he didn't use
Oh,
it.
that's good to hear.
That's
How's he
probably where
I
we're
hope he's keeping well. I haven't spoken to Cedric in a long time.
Well, last time we saw him, he was still breathing.
That's good. That's good. Well,
For how long, don't know.
feel free to rest up here before you continue your journey.
Yeah, that was the plan.
He
The
will,
money is actually over there, and he points to a large chest.
I forgot there's 18,000.
I fucking love this.
You still enjoyed the kobolds.
I gave them a full body and I've made them like an artificer ranger
oh,
that
Aw.
uses like they used like a kobold equivalent of a great bow, but it's just a bow, but it's kobold equivalent, so it's like a 5-2 great bow.
That's actually.
It literally looks like the Dragon Slayer great bow, but it's really short.
How many people are
That's-
present in the party now?
I mean,
yeah,
everyone except for Snake. So currently, I think there's 5 of you. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know, 4. There's 4 of you.
If I ever join another campaign.
Oh no, sorry,
I'm
no,
gonna-
sorry. Yeah, there is 5 of you. I'm being stupid.
Yeah.
Because
I was gonna divide it by 5.
Vexus
So
2.
it's 3,600 gold each.
how
With
much?
3,600.
3,000.
Bartholomew doesn't care
Well, it's
too
'cause
much
the-
about money, but
It's because if you pull up the thing, it's 18,000.
Hold on, let me have a look.
There's a whole lot of money
Just want to double check.
listed on the original thing. And equipment. But
Oh yeah, along with magically enchanted equipment.
Salty being shocked at the sheer amount of money he put on this bounty.
Yeah, no, I forgot it was meant to be divided by other people, but yeah, no, that's accurate. It was meant. It was a very difficult quest anyway. So
This is enough gold that Forge actually has to shove it with the rest in her bag of holding because this is a lot of money.
so how much do you guys get each?
Across 5 people, it's 3,600 each.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily.
Are you counting Snake as well? Obviously, I can make
I'm
it makes
counting.
sense when you don't count Fralica. It'd be 6. It'd be 6 including Snake. Oh no, sorry, no. It is 4 because it's Gale. It's Gale, Bartholomew, Inca, Fulgrim, and Forge. So it's 5. Yeah, no,
Plus
it's
5.
5. I cannot count today. 6
I was about to
6
say-
including Snake. So divide it. So did you divide it by 6? Forge.
Who was the person that doesn't care about money? Wait. Math. Math is not
Bartholomew.
math.
Bartholomew doesn't care too much for money.
But they've seen some of the stuff they can get with money now.
Bartholomew bums money off
3,000 gold per person.
Okay, so
2,000
Alright.
gold.
Like Bartholomew has their own money, but if needed, they'll normally try and bum it off.
Yeah.
they'll try and bob it off
3,000.
Fulgrim and Inca, and Fulgrim's always willing.
So everyone in the call add 3,000 gold to your inventory. And
Could
then-
you do that for me, Salty? Because I'm in a groove.
5, 2, 1,
Ah,
7.
yeah, you can. Oh, and also remember, you also can add the number 3.
There's also that.
Alright.
You and your
now
scuffed fucking
further
keyboard.
stacked.
There is an issue of that. That much gold puts me over carrying capacity.
Forge will be the bank. She'll gladly take all of your gold.
No,
Or
it's
just-
fine. I actually have a plan. I don't actually
You can
want
write it down on a
Oh,
paper.
Bartholomew
and
now
then
has
give it to Forge.
Bartholomew's got 4,000 gold on them.
Wow.
Forge has
Right.
83 platinum and 5,217 gold in her bag of holding.
Fulgrim is
I
gonna-
like looking under platinum.
Right, the magical equipment that I owe you as well. I've got something in mind.
Tell us this something.
It is like midnight though.
Fulgrim is like just
Yes,
finding
yes,
a corner in the
yes,
study to like go fall asleep. They're beyond.
Feel free to make yourself at home in the living room. It might be a bit more comfortable.
Yeah, Forge has been inching towards the the blue teleporter for most of the conversation.
In the morning,
Yes.
I'll give you the piece of armor, the piece of equipment that I had in mind.
Do we get magical stuff?
Magical stuff, singular.
For me?
One singular stuff.
Wow.
Stuff, not stuffs. Like, come on, let's let him get back to sleep. We've just fucking like appeared in his house.
Yes. Thank you. So also, Forge, in your bag of holding, just add a bag of 3,000 gold for Snake.
Alright.
Fulgrim has
I get-
disappeared down the teleportation circle. They are hoping that everyone will now follow by example.
No.
All right. So
Fulgrim has
Downstairs.
Fulgrim's gonna sleep in front of the fireplace.
also, Bartholomew, I did add the box to your inventory. It's called now a strange glowing box.
I also need to add a potion to Ninka's inventory. I was expecting to use it immediately, and then I didn't.
I think at this point it's probably best that you name it Ankari's Strange Box.
Yeah.
Now that we know who it is, we don't forget.
If you want to call it that, go ahead.
So for
Okay. Fine.
the duration of the long rest, Forge is going to be spending pretty much all that time meditating with her, all of her magic items kind of arrayed around her.
I did the best one.
What happened?
Okay, I know the perfect item I'm going to give.
He breaks out the bag of weasels from Pathfinder 2, or Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
No, free
Get
snack.
rid of the bag of weasels.
Oh god, the bag of weasels.
The bag of weasels. It's a bag of hold. It's considered a Type 1 bag of holding, but occasionally,
You pull out a weasel.
it's a DC 11, and every time you retrieve an item, you roll that. On a success, you retrieve the normal item. On a fail, it gets turned into a weasel.
The item.
Gets turned into a weasel, or you just pull out a weasel.
You pull out the item gets turned into a weasel.
That's
fucking
fucking hilarious. What if that's a fucking MacGuffin? I guess quest items are
don't get
usually
affected.
immune to it. Yeah.
But you have to.
You put in a dead halfling and suddenly you pull out a live weasel.
Oh, you also can't kill the weasel. You have to put it back in the bag, or it destroys the item.
I forgot. I also just looked back myself. I forgot that Yami is a DM.
Yeah.
Because they have the DM role in my server.
Puts fucking Victor Incansera inside the bag of a bag. Purposely fails to check.
Hold on. I think you're missing the even better one. Put Knockery in the bag because they are indeed a weasel.
Like a weasel.
And then just don't put them back in the bag. They're just forced to live the rest of their life as a fucking weasel.
Man, that is a punishment. Or just
Sadly,
make them a rat.
Sadly, it's the smallest size of a bag of holding, so you couldn't put a whole person in there. It's not like D&D bags of holding where they're just like
Yeah, there's different
by
tiers.
default. Yeah, they're like 5 different tiers, I think.
I would fucking kill to turn someone into a weasel permanently.
Like 5 bag of weasels.
Get true polymorph.
That's what I need to get a scroll of true polymorph, turn someone permanently into a weasel.
All right,
The entire
so
party gets turned into weasels.
you guys are now taking a rest. Go ahead and pop your tokens on the board and roll a long rest.
Yeah, Forge is gonna spend her time. Oh, she's gigantic. Hang on, how do you rescale?
No, you don't need to. There's actually two scale for this area.
This is a tiny tower. But yeah, Forge is going to spend her time meditating. Also,
Actually,
now
it's
it's
a
time to
little
fix
smaller.
spell stuff.
Oh.
We have 3.
Oh no.
Third level, 2 second level spells. Third level.
You don't, I do. Because I'm high level paladin than you.
No, I said Bartholomew, not
Oh, Bartholomew.
Dumb shit.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that bit.
Oh, Bartholomew, you're level 7. You're properly level 7 now, so you get the funny.
Should I?
You now have the funny ability.
Oh yeah. Also, I am almost done with this sketch.
Oh, lovely. Oh, also, Bartholomew, do not forget that you have a new ability. You got an ability last level that you never used.
Oh,
Dark One's Own Luck.
what's that again? I don't remember.
Whenever you make an ability check or saving throw, you can use a feature to add a 1d10 to your roll. You can do that once.
Oh,
Where's my dog?
So it goes for ability check and saving throws. You can add a whole ass d10 to your saving throw.
What the fuck?
So you can do that once per short or long rest. Shadows of Moil. That was actually a really good use of Shadows of Moil as well. Well played.
Yeah. Also, wait. Say again, because I got really distracted drawing a line.
Oh yeah, you are meant to have 3 spell slots. I gave you an extra one. Oh no,
Yeah.
I was contemplating on it.
I could have sworn I got a 3rd one because to the level up.
Let me have a check. I'll tell you when you get the 3rd spell slot. Warlocks. When do they get their 3rd spell slot? Level 11.
Jesus. So I only have 2 spell slots for like several levels.
Yes.
You have 2 spell slots per short rest, not long rest. So as long as every time you run out of spell slots, if we short rest, then you get more.
Yeah, I know.
So, arguably, you could argue if we were very proactive on short rests, it's an hour to do a short rest. You can almost argue per long
Fun
rest.
fact:
got
you
me.
are probably the warlocks are the best users of pearls of power. Something Gale still actually has, by the way.
What do I have now?
Pearl of power with a 6th level spell slot on it.
They have a ring, a spell story, not a pearl of power.
Oh, sorry, a ring of spell story.
The pearl of power is what Reynard Torm has.
Oh, Reynard has a pearl of power. If you ever get a magic item called a pearl of power, it's very good for you, Vexy, because it allows you to store a spell slot on it.
Ooh. And like, is that like a permanent? Like, can constantly restore it?
You like literally, if you have like a spell slot at the end of the day free, you can just put it in the pearl, and it'll convert it into a third or a 4th level spell.
So, yeah, so that's it. It has reusability. It's not just like a random third spell that I've been keeping for the past 6 years.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so say we go to short rest in the middle of the day to get you to roll some hit die to heal, and you've only used one of your 2 spell slots, you can then store it in that, so that way because you still get 2 back.
It's essentially a lesser version of a ring of spell storing, because it can only go up to 4th level.
But it'll let you overcharge your effectively overcharge your spell slots. I guess is the best way of describing it.
It would also let you cast a spell. Let's say if you like have, it would give you an extra spell slot of like a specific level. And that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so suddenly the light starts shining. Suddenly the light starts shining through the windows of the tower. And you start feeling a slight warmth to you all. It's now the 16th of Aluriak. Good morning, everybody. And as you all come to consciousness, Tolerone is currently making a cup of tea. Good morning, everybody. I've got tea and coffee on if you all want something to drink.
I am parched.
If you need food, there's
my dog is being super unhinged right now.
I heard him in the background.
That might have been mine.
Oh.
Because my dog is also
No.
hinged.
Oh, there's another one? There's 2 barking? Wow. Yeah, he keeps trying to squeeze under the gate that leads to the living room, because we have to separate, because we don't trust him around the rabbit, who just kind of does what he wants. And he keeps trying to squeeze himself under it, which is really loud, because he is a German Shepherd.
Oh
He's a
god,
small dog.
yes. The goodest of boys.
He's hunting rabbits. No, Timby is the goodest of boys.
Oh, okay. Timby?
Why did Haunted Sheet just open?
That's my dog, Timber.
Oh yeah, Timber.
Why did Haunted Sheet just open?
And if you are looking for some just general food, I've got some bread lying around. I need to do a shop at some point.
He only has bread.
Hey, I don't exactly eat much here.
He can only transmute things into bread.
Well, normally I transmute stuff, but sometimes you do need to do a shop, and I've got to make a run into the capital at some point.
Have you tried teleporting bread?
I have tried That's what I was just about to say. I have been transmuting and teleporting bread for 3 days.
I've been
brain cell.
Transmuting bread. Conjuring bread is good practice.
I did it.
Oh, hey!
I'm probably gonna color it. Look at art and shit.
Yo,
look at the guy.
It's literally the Dragon Slayer Great Bow.
I love the little head torch.
Oh no! What that would be is since they're
it's a focusing lens.
It's so they can see farther.
They just stole
They've got the
left
fucking
lens from
they've got the
glasses.
fucking Usopp head.
Yeah, so,
headset.
it's so they can drop it so they can see farther.
Like, see, they've just stole the left lens.
somehow squeezed under the gate, and he's just in the living room now.
Ah, yes.
Oh, they just
I
stole
thought-
the left lens of my glasses.
Pretty much.
That's the most kobold thing I think I've ever heard. He's stolen the left lens of your glass and fucked off of it.
Honestly, dog, I'm gonna
And
be real.
tweaked it into a
If I-
contraption of this.
If I ever join another campaign, this is gonna be my character.
Guys, I just remembered, speaking of lenses, I just remembered Forge still has the lenses from that giant fucking telescope that they
Big
made,
lens.
that they found.
Yeah, I've been noticing that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but it's gonna be something
They're
spectacular.
gonna give it to some weird kobold.
And suddenly they have the unmatched power of the sun and decide to go kill a man called Silly Belly.
The kobold will literally be able to see you from a different island.
Uses it to make the most bullshit.
Stella ain't got shit.
I've
Yeah,
hired this
put it that
kobold.
way.
Ah, greetings, adventurers. I've hired this kobold to stare at you.
I've hired this kobold to snipe you. What?
I've hired this Kenku to snipe you.
the fucking, like, you start walking, oh god, you start walking up a really thin rooftop, all of a sudden a huge fucking arrow lands next to you, my kobold just in there going, nuh-uh, go back.
Nah, go back indoors, fuck off. Alright, so, anything you guys need to do in the tower?
Yeah, Fulcrum doesn't want the gold.
Wait,
Fulcrum
wait,
is
what
gonna
was the
make
spell
it
that
take your
Tommy
gold.
was gonna do? Dark One's Blessing?
Yes, Dark One's own blessing. Dark One's own blessing. After a few seconds, Tolerant also comes down holding a pair of boots
Ooh, boots.
and puts
What
them on
kind?
the table. They have little wings on the bottom of them.
The boots. I know what these are.
Hermes boots.
You can run
I know
very
exactly
fast.
what these boots are.
Wolf,
Yes,
did you not hear what I said?
I know. May I see those boots?
Yeah. By all means.
Can I try them on?
Sure.
Alright.
As for the other thing, here he places a rock on the. He places a small rock on the table.
Yo! Is that a rock?
Yeah.
No way!
Is it a pet rock?
Aegis starts
Kinda rock
freaking
talking.
the fuck out. Aegis like grabs it, starts holding the rock with like the
Is it like a red rock?
joyous expression.
It has a slight
Colors
warmth
the
to it. Out there is the boots you hold, Gale, are known as winged boots. The name's kind of self-explanatory, but
Ooh.
it allows you
And then
to fly for as long as you can walk. And it lasts for a minute.
Ooh.
I desire them.
Funny enough,
Wait,
Alika
I-
has that exact power.
Desire
Wait
the
a minute.
boots.
No, mine.
The boots.
I desire the boots.
The boots are
Yeah.
actually for Wolf. I can.
It was a delayed birthday gift. The
was
other
a delayed
item
birthday
Forge can
is,
make those
funnily
anywhere in the
enough,
future. I don't care.
as I just mentioned,
Mhm.
a pearl of power.
Oh,
You know what the funny thing is? Salty check DMs.
would Bartholomew actually know what a pearl of power is?
Bartholomew
Is-
would not.
Were we talking about that earlier?
Yes,
Would
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were.
we weren't talking character.
it was foreshadowing.
Okay.
Oh, it was foreshadowing because Salty, if you look, because I've still been trying to figure out what to do with those materials. If you look at DMs,
Oh, you could probably replicate it then.
I was hoping to try and make
a certain bird could probably replicate it.
because
Ooh,
I
I
was
can
trying
build
to find.
things.
I was trying to find a use for those abyssal materials that would probably
Oh,
help
good
Bartholomew
idea.
with.
You
with
could make it. You could probably make
spellcasting.
it better because it could only hold up to a third level spell. I've just double checked.
So that means Bartholomew can't actually. Actually, no. 'Cause if you put a fourth level spell slot in, doesn't it become a third level?
It becomes
Is that how that
third.
works?
It goes down.
Bartholomew
Yeah.
can only cast third level spells. I'm pretty sure.
I swear, that dog just got under the gate again.
I thought it was fourth level spells you cast now.
No. Me? Salty?
Yeah, it's fourth levels. You only cast
Oh
fourth
right,
level.
that's why I got confused. I can cast 4th level spells, but
Yeah.
I can only cast 2 of them. That's right.
Here it is. If the expended spell is 4th level or higher, it turns into a 3rd level.
Mm.
And once you've used the pearl, you cannot use it again until the next dawn. And well, I've done you a solid. There is a 3rd level in there, but it doesn't work like the ring that Gale over there is wearing. It casts using your abilities.
Ah yes, Alexa the kobold.
Oh god.
Oh my god, is that the name you got gone with?
I might honestly.
That's so fucking funny.
But like, just
Alexa
Alexa the
funny.
kobold was raised by like a good dragon, and then is just became an adventurer after time.
We were just constantly being told to go get stuff and turn on lights.
Yep.
Okay,
Hey
so
Alexa, what's this about? What's this thing? Alexa looks at it, starts saying some like, starts going on a fucking tangent about like something that they did not ask about.
So Bartholomew, here is the pearl of power.
Winged boots.
Sorry, I just use it. They're under like a dragon that's using like magic to communicate to others, and it's like
It's
Alexa.
the fucking Hydra.
wait, no, it's like I ask it using magic to call things. Alexa, make a call to this. Just running over, and they flirt with them, and I always when I thought that conversation, all I thought was the Markiplier going, Alexa, call us daddy. Sorry, I cannot find father in your contacts.
Oh,
And then Markiplier just sat there staring like, oh no.
oof.
I just realized.
So it has a minimum of
So those are your winged boots.
yes, it has a minimum of
11th
1 minute
level.
duration. Okay.
Forge can just make a spell store, or she just gets a spell storing item, which is kind of neat. So, ooh, artificers.
Winged boots. Let me put that in my thingy.
And Bartholomew, you can add the pearl of power because Tolerant chucks it to you.
What is it? Fuck.
You
What
can
is this?
At the end of your day, you can use whatever reaches of magic that you might have on you, and put it into the stone. It will then hold that magic, though it will decrease a little bit in potency after being implanted.
Oh,
But
really good.
you can use it to hold an extra 3rd level spell. So, I understand you're a warlock, right?
Bartholomew's being like, what the fuck is a level spell? I just cast all of the magic I have in me at all times.
So this, by the way, this would mean it would Bartholomew would have to cast a spell at 3rd level, not instead of 4th. So it'd be 1 level down.
Yeah, I know.
So you won't be able to use like Shadows of Moil and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. So
Honestly, I know exactly what they'd probably do with it too. They probably put
use chaotic artillery.
chaotic artillery in there.
Have multiple
So
prepared.
you can't
You don't put a spell. You put a slot.
Oh, you put a slot.
So you can
but
use
it's only at 3rd level.
that slot for anything.
Yeah.
We just lost Wolf. Rep. Common or forgone.
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm changing my. It was being dumb.
Oh, I thought you were like. I thought you were to say you were changing your profile picture. I was like, my brother in Christ, I have them hidden.
No.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I had that like mixed up. The Pearl of Power, yeah, like you said, stores spell slots.
Well, the Ring of Spell Story, you can store any level.
And the Ring of Spells stores
Ring
spells.
of yeah, it's much more effective.
Yeah, the Ring of Spells is closer to what Forge will be able to do in the future with
So,
the spell storing item.
What I'm gonna do for you, Vexy, is on your character sheet. I'm just gonna add the Pearl of Power.
Thank you. I am paying attention, but like I cannot focus on D&D for too long without like stimulating myself. So
Oh no, that's completely fine. D&D can be a bit of a weird one to focus on.
it's because it's like half the time I'll just be sitting there while y'all are doing your turns. I'm sitting there like I am doing nothing. I start like
Closing.
dissociating, and then I miss out on like half the shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's fine.
No, you're not the only one. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
Vexy is a little
so
bit too ADHD.
uh,
Sorry, ADD.
is there anything you
Yeah.
guys want to do in
What?
the translocated tower before you guys move on?
I was just saying that I was like, Vexy's a little bit too hyperactive, a little bit too much ADHD.
Bit
No,
too-
I thought you just corrected yourself to ADD. I was like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, I didn't. I was like, wait, no, I was right the first time because I got it mixed up. I got which one was which mixed up, and I was like, no, wait, yeah, the H is the hyperactive. I corrected.
Hey, hyperactive I thought it was Hispanic.
That's
Um,
also accurate.
Attention deficit Hispanic disorder.
Hispanic disorder.
Mm.
Change it to an I. Attention.
I mean, my
deficit.
insane aunt that was here is the aunt that would constantly call me a true Mexican all the fucking time.
Ah, the power. It's the equivalent of being it's the equivalent of being called a true dragon, but instead of a breath weapon, you just get spice.
Oh. Nah, we're gonna change that.
Instead of breathing fire, you create fire.
We're gonna change
Oh
the
no,
hate.
I'm thinking of the Talkies post again.
I instinctively closed my legs when you said that. Gives me damage. DJ?
We interrupted them and they forgot their thought.
Oh no!
They're a little Mick mad.
Stupid fucking head.
Happens to the best of us, buddy. I apologize.
It happens to me every time.
They're a little Mick mad.
Talk about skill issue, eh?
Oh no!
Go back in. Go back in.
The amount of
No.
times where I end up getting
Me
into
when I slip out while fucking.
Oh my god!
Get fucking.
Oh dear. I'm gonna move you guys to the Redwood
Like,
Forest
to
map.
get the stream demonetized.
Fucking do something, and it's
We're not
gone.
even monetized.
Fuck.
No amount of head trauma is gonna bring that form back, DJ.
It was actually really fucking important.
Oh, was it? Hold on. Was it?
important enough.
Hold on. I might trigger your memory. Did you have something you wanted to do before you left the Translocated Tower?
I do, but I don't remember
The
what
scroll.
it is.
Was it
The-
talking?
the-
Was
the
it? Was
scroll
it
thing.
talking about? Was it talking about Aklavir? Was it anything to do with the scroll that Tukin mentioned?
No, it was something that I wanted to do instead of taking the gold. Mainly because the gold.
Oh yeah, you wanted that
You-
scroll thing. You said.
You wanted
No,
a scroll.
it
You
wasn't.
wanted a scroll of sending.
It wasn't the scroll of sending that I had changed my mind on. It was something else I thought of that was actually going to be really important and really useful, and Tolerant almost definitely would be able to do, even if it meant you had to come back. to it.
Did we talk about this earlier?
No, we didn't talk about it earlier. It's nothing I had mentioned out loud yet because I had thought of it while we were doing...
Tell you what. If it comes back to you, 'cause I know it will, because it will come back to you after the stream. I will be able to retroactively apply it.
Just for reference.
I think I made Alexa and Orca.
Just for reference, I haven't added the gold to my sheet as I want this.
Yes.
I want to request this instead of the gold.
No. That's completely fine.
So
Is it a type of spell you wanted, or is it?
I don't. It's completely gone. Everything to do with it is gone. Every detail. It was just the fact it was something that
I see it
wanted
Among
to
Us.
do instead
Skill
of
issue.
the reward.
Oh, they spotted it.
I see an Among Us. It's in the lake.
Because I had thought of it when we were
Lake?
doing. I thought of it when we were doing the quest with Ankari. So I remember thinking, oh yeah, we could probably.
Did
I
you want a
request-
spell of scroll of Dimension Door?
No, it wasn't that. It was. I don't remember. Let's just continue the session. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'll
you'll remember it eventually. I know you will.
I'll remember it in 3 weeks when we've forgotten that we even did the quest.
Hey, you have my word now. I can fix it. We're all a bit stupid.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Fucking Wolf of the Meg, speak for yourself.
Wolf, you forget you are coming to see me soon. I will put you in a trebuchet and shoot you back to Germany.
Am I from Germany?
Alright, you know what? Fuck you. I'm sending you to France.
Oh fuck no!
Fucking
You don't know.
dogs Wolf just so we can solve the answer. I
I don't care where you're from. I'm sending you to France.
Oh no!
I'm not
I
even
hate
saying.
that.
I'm not sending you to southern France either. You're going straight to Paris.
Oh no. Okay, you.
Yeah, just to check, how much longer is the session gonna be?
I have a very good place for it. It's not going to be too long.
All right.
This
I
is-
figured
this
gonna be a
is
shorter
every time we have like a longer session, we usually have a short session afterwards.
session. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
just gonna say, 'cause my brain's kinda
minus
hurting right
the
now.
forest. The forest was tricky to do a short session between them.
Yeah.
Uh,
But well, there was the after the witches. I believe we had a shorter session. That
yeah, because it was just you guys getting out of the forest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are you guys making your way? Actually, where are you guys exactly heading? What's your destination?
Bartholomew is definitely going to want to go check on their camp. So I think if we're going down to Arborside, Bartholomew's going to take a split off and go for.
Okay, so
their-
Bartholomew wants to make a detour to the ship. Where do the rest of you guys want to go?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not doing much thinking right now.
Same. I mean, first of all, what are our options? First, we go to Arborside, and then what?
Well, Arborside's kind of right now, anyways, the main destination because we have to then go figure out
True, but
the
so I
mountain
guess we're gonna.
thing.
So I guess we're gonna go to Arborside first, and then.
Yeah, how are we going to
Find
get
out
a
from
boat
there.
now that we've pissed off the government?
Unpiss off
Are
the
we-
government and take the boat
Unpiss the
as
government.
reward.
Peace on the government. I mean, they already pissed. Why not peace on them?
Alright, so as you guys are heading in the general direction of Arbside, you guys are kind of you get to the crossing where you get to Mullen's house. This is a point where Bartholomew will also try and split off. However, you notice an interesting thing. Who's at the front? Who's on the cart?
Normally Fulgrim's the one who drives with Inca. Just
DJ, are you there?
Also, the cart would be an Arborside, so unless Martin's house is within 2 miles, Fulgrim wouldn't have been able to.
No, yeah, no. You guys are walking.
Oh,
So,
then
yeah,
normally
we're
Inca.
just
Or
sticking
normally Inca leads the charge. With,
Yeah.
with
So
Fulgrim.
I think I did say driving the car. I'm so used to it. Right. So Inca, make me a perception check.
Alrighty, hold on. I gotta tab in.
I'll say, once we get 2 miles out of Arborside, Fulgrim can call Hunts, who would then meet us probably 2.5 miles. Because they'd get to us before we get to the halfway point.
11.
So defeated.
There just seems to be a bit more activity in this particular area than normal. That's all I'm really going to give you.
Oh no, I just realized something.
What?
I made my kobold a twink.
Ah.
Good. As you
Okay.
should've.
After a few seconds of walking down, you hear a familiar voice shout out to you guys. Ah, it's you all. Good to see you all. It's been quite some time.
Who that?
It is Marlon.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Marlon, the guy we.
The one with the one that gave us the magic bow.
He's also the guy that built the car.
Yeah. He's the guy we saved from the ghosts.
Ooh.
None of this is ringing a bell.
This was really, really like a long time ago.
I probably wasn't there.
It's
Then.
good. It's good that you all turned up. I was actually was looking to talk to you all.
Is Bartholomew here, or did Bartholomew already?
Bartholomew's here. This is before they split off because this is the direction they would have to go to get to the ship. I was hoping to speak to you all actually. I've got some people here that would like to speak to you.
Oh no.
Oh.
Come with me, if you're willing.
Guard
That
type of
is.
people?
They're not exactly guards.
Sure hope not.
Come with me. You know where the cellar is, don't you? Yeah. A couple of old friends of mine.
Okay.
So Marlon kind of leads you away and down into the cellar where you guys previously saw the armory. After a few seconds, he walks over to a part of the wall which hadn't really been touched. And he knocks on the wall. And after a while, you hear a click and a shift as the wall opens up to reveal a rather large open room. Inside, you see a number of very familiar figures. This is a Kookaburra hideout. And at the very back of the room, a group of people stand up. You see Aratesh and Saris as they look over, and then another figure turns around. Jazar. He's alive.
Jafar. Oh. Okay.
If you guys don't remember, Jazar was the kind of orangey skinned tiefling that tackled the Black Cardinal off the edge of the waterfall. As he turns around, you realize that he is missing one of his eyes, and one of his arms are heavily scarred.
Damn! What the fuck? You turned into a cyclops.
And as he looks over, he's like, "You all are alive."
Wait, is he red? You said he's red?
It's kind of like
Orangey?
a reddy orange.
Magnus?
He looks over and goes, "My God, you guys are alive."
Barely.
Forge starts visibly shaking at seeing that this is a Kookaburra hideout.
We heard what happened to Petrus. Nasty work. Nasty work indeed. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back here. By the time, thankfully, I managed to get here to get back to the hideout just in time to warn them. But apparently, it seems you guys already know about Victor. And, well, I think you guys need to know something. Come on in.
Right
And,
now.
I'm glad you've
Okay.
met Marlon. He's been an undercover operative for quite a long time. This kind of place is our last resort. There's not much going back from this. The first thing you should know is I'm now the leader of the Kookaburra. I'm now the leader of the Kookaburra, which is not exactly something that I really envisioned myself being, but I'm really the only person capable of, well, taking care of this place now. The big thing you need to know is, I know the identity of the last member of the Black Cardinals. And it's not good. It's
Oh, no.
really, really not good.
Okay.
The last
3, 2, 1, cliffhanger.
and
Who are we
as
gonna kill?
as the Aratesh and Sarah Sagoba, oh, you're finally going to say it. Yes. The last member of the Black Cardinals is Tarek Akia, Prince of the Kingdom. The King's only child. And that is where the session's going to end.
You're a
Dun,
bitch.
dun, dun.
Do it.
I will also let you in on one other bit of information. One that's a bit more pressing to you all. She lived.
Wait.
And I say she. I saw her very briefly. But she survived the
Oh,
fall as
come
well. She's the one I found out about this information for. She met Knockery deep below the caves.
Who is she? Who is she? Salty.
Her name is... I don't know her specific name, but I know her title. Sentinel of the Order of Torm. She's second in command to the Hall of the Vigilance.
That's like badass shit here.
That was her name. Khalees. Khalees Alakar. She is a member of the Black Cardinals, and she marks a massive problem for us. Initially, we considered recruiting the Order of Torm, but if a Sentinel is in their ranks, we'll have a very hard time even trying to get close to recruiting them. And I know full well that some of you guys want to get a little bit of payback, but that's going to be very, very tricky. For now, come on in. Take some time to rest among friends. We have planning to do. And that is where we're actually going to end the session. The final person in the final member, and you see what I mean now, DJ, when I said the final member of the Black Cardinals is easily the most problematic.
DJ went AFK.
Yeah, I'll tell them after the session.
No, I'm in.
So just to be clear, nobody knows that Forge put a bullet in.
No one would have been aware of it.
Good.
At least no one has said they're aware of it.
Well, Forge is very panicky, and she probably will be for most of next session, depending on how long we're in the.
So, did you all enjoy today's session?
We.
Very much did.
Yep. It was good.
Oh, DJ. I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry we spoke over you. I apologize.
No, it's not that.
Oh. Okay, right. We're gonna call it today, and we'll pick this up next week. So that ends the first part of Act 4. The Kookaburra.
I just did the color design for.
Ooh, nice. So, the Kookaburra are still alive, and seems their core members are alive, and there's quite a few people in this room. In fact, there were more than there were in the previous hideout. Seems a lot more of the people, more of the Cuckoo. It's not as big as the cave, but it's bigger than the brewery.
Is it bigger than the room that we were using? Okay, never mind. Okay.
It's bigger. It's a lot bigger than the planning room that you guys had in the Rusty Glaive.
Okay.
The room's about the size of kind of like a large cellar.
So wait, where? Okay, the cabin's all the way out here.
Yeah.
Wonder how hard it would be to get a tunnel dug all the way from the house to here.
That
Emergency
I
exit.
wonder if we can get a boat from the Kookaburra.
Ooh, good idea.
I mean, we're very on the overthrow the government path at this point. We might just be able to get the old boat anyways.
So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Ciao, ciao.
Adios, everybody.
Ah.